Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Super Old Game Saturday. If it's a Saturday night and it's 7 p.m., this is where you want to be for classic gaming goodness, badness, or anyness. Yeah, this is not going to be a goodness case, but this is the weekend of April Fool's Day. It was yesterday, so as is custom for this program, we're playing a game that's going to be at least worth a laugh, if nothing else, and in this case, not very good. You're seeing maybe on the screen what this is, but yeah, with Batman and Robin running towards the screen, yeah. This is one of the most infamous games of the 16-bit era, and I have it tonight, so we can get through this and have a good laugh, if nothing else. So, any comments from the peanut gallery are going to be appreciated on this one. This is Batman Forever for the Super Nintendo, or... Okay, it's not just on Super Nintendo, it's also on Sega Genesis, on Game Gear, on Game Boy, and PC. And there's a totally different one that was in the arcades that Saturn and PlayStation got, which costs a fortune, by the way, so... I don't know if you're going to see those on this program, but... This was published by Acclaim and developed by Probe Entertainment, which doesn't sound horrible to the Batcave. Dolly Finn, good to see you tonight, and we're also good to see sort of the credits, because the whole point of this game is that it's motion captured characters or digitized, much like Mortal Kombat. Good to see you tonight, Dolly Finn. Hope you're doing well, and hope you enjoy the hilarity, I guess, that's going to be Batman and Robin, the Super Nintendo version. Cool. Yeah, well... As I said, any comments from the peanut gallery or any memories you might have on this game are going to be very, very appreciated. Because this has a reputation for a reason. But anyway, it was developed by Probe Entertainment, as I mentioned, who... They dance. Yeah, well, they move, yeah, because when we played Mortal Kombat, we sort of played it on the Fighting Game Showcase a little while ago. They did have the characters done as far as fully digitized actors performing it. And then they go, and we'll see some of those later. In fact, yeah, they do play the credits to start, I guess maybe because they think you're not going to want to play the rest of the game. Also, they spell ultimate wrong, unless it's ultimate, so it's supposed to be something like a movie, because this is based on the 1995 Batman film, and we'll come back to this later. But yeah, here's the deal of what this is going to be. Developed by Probe Entertainment, as I mentioned, they made the Mortal Kombat games on the Genesis, specifically 1 and 2. They supported 1 to the Sega CD and 2 to the 32X, and they made other games later that were pretty good, like Extreme G and Revolt, and some of the ports of Primal Rage, which we're going to be playing next month for the Midway Treasures 2, but yeah, if you wait on this, it keeps going to this, but we're not going to be doing this too much longer. Yeah, it's a beat-em-up game with Mortal Kombat controls. It is widely seen as one of the most infamous games of the 16-bit era. Yeah, we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to be using codes if I have to get through this, and even then, they're not going to help me too much, but alright, you can play in 2-player, by the way, if you want to. 2-player competitive means you can hurt the other player. 2-player cooperative means you can't. I'm doing 1-player. You have control methods, which for a while I didn't know what they do, and the instruction manual does not explain it. Hey guys, hey ElecVerse, good to see you for the April Fool's Day episode of the program for 2022 with Batman Forever. Feel free to let us know any memories you have on this one and any comments from the peanut gallery, because they're going to be greatly appreciated as I hopefully don't lose my mind on this game. I practiced it enough, so I think we should be going alright. And yeah, I keep not hitting start. It's like, yeah, it wants to play those credits, but yeah, we'll do that in a second. Okay, so just to give you an idea, you do have difficulties of easy, medium, hard. I'm playing on easy because this is a game that's extremely cheap, particularly if you're playing on medium and hard. So yeah, even on easy, this is not going to be a cakewalk for me. And there's also training mode. You know what, I was feasibly going to do this to the end. Let me show the training mode off now, where you can play as Batman or Robin, and you can also play as any of the villains. These inmates, clowns, the Riddler Thug, Sugar and Spice, see you later, Thug 2, Thug 1. There's also a code you can put into play as the Riddler, and on the Genesis version you can play as Two-Face. You know what, since we're not going to see much of Robin, let's pull Robin out. I can select enemies. Yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit of fighting before we start, just to get us loosened up a little bit. I played this a little bit while I was at my dad's house as a kid. Was it this version? Because this is on a bunch of systems, so that's usually the idea. I played it on Super Nintendo as well. I rented it once. I remember not really getting into it that much, but not necessarily having much of a perspective of not liking it that much yet, because I hadn't played it that extensively. I think I rented it with Tasmania on Super Nintendo, which I thought was okay. Yeah, it was Super Nintendo for you as well. Yeah, I guess that's the idea, which is seen as the bad version for a reason you're going to see in just a second. Before we go into this, as far as the practice, I just want to show you a couple things. These are the gadgets you have. You put in button combinations in order to use them. You can equip up to 2 at a time, and we have a code. They're going to be able to use more of them. For Robin, we have the Electro Shield, the Sonic Blast, the Tranquilizer Darts, and the Smoke Pellet. Hit the B button to switch between them, and you also have standard stuff like Batarangs and stun things. There's the Slippery Goo, the Bat Bola, the Electrical Staff, Prod. Okay, yeah, we're getting a little dark there. The Wrist Rivets, and the heat rays. Okay, yeah, for the purpose of just playing the training mode, I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna hit start to get going. We're gonna see what the other versions don't have. Hold on, there's loading in this cartridge game. There's also no music, by the way, in the training mode. It says music on, but yeah, in this case, it was killing holograms. And it's like Mortal Kombat, basically. You're moving left and right. You're jumping with up on D-pad. You're hitting the buttons to do high punch, high kick, and low kick. But unlike Mortal Kombat, it's not worked that well. I've been looking forward to this game because I kind of had an awful week. I am sorry, ElecVerse, that you have not had a good week, but I'm glad that you're seeing the show as something that you're looking forward to, and something, as I said, I'm going to give you the best show I can give you, and I appreciate you coming in every week to, you know, add to it. And that goes to Dollar Finish you as well, and everybody else out there in Chatland. So I appreciate the fact that, you know, you're coming to this and adding a lot to it. So welcome to you. Yeah, each time you defeat enemies, by the way, you get the difficulty raised. I'm going to go a little later, or a little longer, until I, you know, die, and then we'll start the game off specifically while I play as Batman. Alright, if nothing else, this will also be a case where, as I said, this is the April Fool's Day episode. The weekend of April Fool's Day, I want to go into this. We played last year Slam City with Scottie Pippen for 32X CD, and Sewer Shark, which was a pretty good one, honestly, as far as, you know, me appreciating a little more. But, as I said, something to kind of come in, forget all of your worries, and I'm getting the sense, specifically, Chad saying that, yeah, they're feeling for you, ElecVerse. I am as well. Like, hey, I've been through cases as well that way. I know I have had family members who have suffered some losses this week specifically, so I'm right there with you, and this goes out to them as well that way. So as we're all here as far as that. We're enjoying, you know, the nice, you know, end of the week. All of the troubles of our world feasibly going to be tossed away now. Going to, the, I guess, the troubles of gaming, because this is not a good game, but hey, we can have a good laugh, we'll have a fun time, if nothing else, to kind of help out that. And also just, I guess, go into experiences of elements with Batman and comics, and I guess licensed games, because as I mentioned, this goes back to 95, like Sailor Moon or The Story did, actually. So, actually, I'm doing better on this than I should be, honestly. Oh, okay, I did the headbutt thing. You hit forward, and the B button, very specifically. I couldn't do that at all in my test play at all. I tried massively. You have to be surrounded right by the enemies in order to do it, and otherwise you just throw them like that. It's also very picky with the button inputs, because you have to kind of delay the button press a little. You have to press forward, and then give a little bit of a pause, and then hit B, and to do other things as well for certain other moves. Also, the instruction manual lists a lot of them wrong. Well, also, in that case, I guess I sort of did that alright. So, how fitting is Batman this time? As far as, I guess, the bad case of game, or just the idea that we're getting to Batman more? I mean, because we did have Injustice, Gods Among Us, we played a little bit, for the fighting game showcase. So now we're going into a Batman game that's not so hot, but as I said, we can also get to the other Batman games that are better, for sure. Definitely a couple I can think of that I'd like to do more, or have an experience of playing. Yeah, as I said, I'm gonna try and get myself killed here. I didn't know they actually recovered your health in between anything. Alright, so yeah, he spat, I guess, that slippery or sticky goo on the ground. Yeah, make whatever you will of that, and I'll have cases of my goo that I'm gonna be shooting out. But yeah, they'll do random stuff while they're trying to kill me, and as I mentioned, it's very much Mortal Kombat-like. Okay, yeah, I'll do that, or he'll do that. Yeah, as I said, this is going to be a case where you're going to see, like, what the hell is this feasible if you haven't played it, or even if you have played it, there's stuff. I'll say this about this game. This is a not good game, because of how difficult it is, how cryptic it is, and how unforgiving it is in terms of aspects of its difficulty, while I'm feasibly making the training mode look like nothing. And then we'll get to the main game. But I want to regale one thing. Having an awful week, this is an awful game. Yeah, I mean, it is. I'm not going to agree with that. I'm not going to disagree with that, I should say. I'll agree. But look, I want to be at least fair to this in some way, because Medix, who I work with, he's going to be actually on an RPG we're going to be doing, I think, in July. We're going to be starting this. It's going to be in between Shadow Hearts and Sailor Moon of the Story. We're going to be doing Parasite Eve. I think that's going to be how it's going to. I've talked to him, but he mentioned something to me about this game. He said he grew up with it. He kind of thought it was okay, but he also liked, and this is one thing I'll say was kind of revealing playing it this week, the idea that you do have a lot of hidden things you can find in this game. So clearly the people at Probe who made this, they weren't untalented developers or untalented people as far as who made it, and they did have a lot of hidden secrets and things to find. It's just that a lot of it was so cryptic that honestly it's so hard to pull off some of these things. I have those gadgets, I'm kind of skipping them and only just using them very specifically, or like he's doing like the thing with the stick there. So in some cases, like, yeah, I'll just want to hit him, I'll just want to punch him this way. and maybe not find them, or, as I mentioned, in the instruction manual, a lot of the move combinations are wrong. But, as I said, we'll also show off all the gadgets, because I'm gonna die playing this game in the main story. I'm not gonna lie on that one. So what's gonna happen is we're going to be... I'm gonna be using the stage select code. I have that written down. I have all of the moves written down. I had to kind of find them out myself, because, yeah, you think the instruction manual would help. No, it doesn't. Either version, whether it's Genesis or Super Nintendo, or feasibly the portable versions. Alright, fine, I'm dead. Which is fine. That was the practice. No, we're not trying again. So that's game over. We'll get used to seeing that, and get used to seeing the intro screen, because it's going to go back to that anytime I get game over, because there are no continues in the game we're playing. And we're going to see that Acclaim presents again, and before we go into this, I guess I'll show the intro one more time of, well, the people who made it, Probe Entertainment, and show the perspective of their, with Batman and Robin right there. Alright. Or in the words of the angry video game nerd, now we're in some deep shit. Yeah, this is definitely a case where, yeah, I'm gonna try not to cannibalize everything he said, because in all honesty, when he reviewed that game, back, wow, 15 years ago almost, he kind of put it in perfect perspective of everything that's wrong with it, even while just playing a little bit of it, and I'll get into that as well. Alright, with that, with our practice done, we're gonna go to normal game. You can't select between Batman and Robin, you hit the B button to switch between them. I'm playing as Batman. Because you did see our Robin take, so there is Robin, and we'll see Robin later in other Batman games. I guess these will also the credits. The intro is awesome, though. Yeah, that's true, and that's what I'll say about this game. There are these things about it that are very interesting, as the kind of thing you wish it would play better. I would say, you'd think, well, okay, it plays like Mortal Kombat in terms of how it runs, but, yeah, it just feels stiff. It feels like your movements aren't working as well as you'd want them to, and the button combinations, especially in this version, you wish that it would play the way like Mortal Kombat 2 or 3 or even 1 did. I said 1 was stiff, we played it a few months ago, but yeah, 1 is way better in terms of how it feels. And the people who made this ported Mortal Kombat to the Genesis 1 and 2, so you think like, okay, this would be slam dunk, but alas, no. Alright, I'm gonna pick some gadgets to start. I'm gonna pick the gas, actually no, I'm not gonna pick the gas spray. Hit the B button on this to select what they are. The Cape Morph, you know what, I'll have the Cape Morph, because there's something I do want to show off on that. And the one I tend to have the most luck with is the Sticky Goo. Yeah, that's going to be actually very useful. And you have standard stuff with Batarang, and you have the Sonic Pulse, which I'll be able to show off those, hopefully. But given how the button combinations go, yeah, not a guarantee. Yeah, that's the other thing, to go into intro stuff. You do have this in front of each level. You have a little bit of Mode 7 stuff going on for the Super Nintendo version with the face of Batman, or Robin as well, if you're playing as him, or both characters in two-player, like driving the Batmobile down the street to where we gotta go, which is, well, then taking the Batboat, I guess, and going over here to get stuff going on the Batcomputer. Or the Batcomputer. I was thinking pewter from the Lego Batman movie. Let any Batman memories flow as well. Alright, so here's the emergency transmission from Arkham Asylum. Two-Face is to break out from Arkham, and he's freed the inmates there to cover his escape, so we gotta go and take care of him. So yeah, there's an inmate riot, and we gotta restore order over there. Okay, so I recently bought Luminous Avenger IX2, or is that 9.2? Was that one of the ones you were mentioning, I think, Compile Heart? Was that something they made? Or is that something else? Do elaborate on that, ElecVerse, and feel free to jump in, or we'll go into anything else you want as we hold on for the loading. Alright, so let's get going as we fight all the enemies, and I will talk about, the enemy names. Mad Jake. Yeah, they all have names. How are you liking, the Luminous Avenger game? I don't know if I've played it, so I'd be very curious to hear about that, and hey, if it's something you want to see for the show, let me know, we can make it happen. As we have Mad Ned here, I'm gonna try and throw him forward B. Okay, yeah, there you go. Ugh. Yeah, sometimes you can block, and you have a block too that's on L, by the way, and R is your kind of focus on enemy, and when you have control method 2 like I have, you hold the R button down, you hit either X or, fine, Y, I guess in this case, and do a back attack. I think you sort of do that with the kicks. Yeah, but it's very weird that way. Yeah, moving left and right, and crouching, jumping is on up. So there you go. Alright, we kill everything and go in the next room. Usually that's the case, and every time you go into a new room, you see hold on. So yeah, you go. It's part of the Gunvolt series that's by Intercreates. Yeah, okay. How are you liking it? Is it playing like those, or is it something totally different? Because I know the Intercreates, games that have been made, I know they started actually with a lot of stuff from, the people who made Mega Man Zero and Mega Man ZX, that's true. I was just gonna say, in that case, does this play like those? Or like the Azure Gunvolt Striker games? I know they make those. And the Blaster Master Zero. I don't know if it plays the same way. I always like the style of how those go. By the way, when I run into the question mark there, it shows you a riddle from good old Riddler, Mr. Edward Nigma. Solve my riddles, and to secrets be led if they aren't already over your head. Alright, so there's Mad Phil. He's dead. And here's Mad John. There are a lot of mad people here. Just go through it. Oh, grab. Okay, I didn't know that. I just hit the Y button in front of him and just did something with him. Alright, so. Yeah, if you ever played this game before, you probably remember this. Or if you haven't, I'll let you know. Yeah, you can't jump up, so I was like, wait a second, what do I do? I gotta figure out how to get up there to the top. So, I forgot to tell you what some of the other buttons do. Start is your pause, but also you have the select button. You think, oh, that's gonna be just for menus, right? You hit it, you do the grapple hook. So now I can swing like that, but I have to shoot it upwards. And in order to shoot it up, you think like hold up and select, right? Yeah, I'm doing that, it's not doing anything. You have to hit select, and then you have to hit up right after it. So it's like that. And you hit it, stand right in the center of the hole, and if you do, you're all set. I was gonna throw that grenade that way, which is a quarter circle, or no, forward, or down forward, and the B button. But also, quarter circle forward is the, what is it? The Batarangs. So it's definitely a weird case. You're oftentimes not gonna be doing the attack you want to do. Alright, there's Mad Dan, he has electricity. Yeah, it's very weird, this game. And also, by the way, the reason I blew up is because you threw that little thing there in front of it, and it does that. Yeah, we got all the mad, people here, so we got Mad Ty. Alright. And usually you guys gotta kill everything and go to the next room. Usually. Yeah, so far this is okay, but... Given the practice I had earlier in this week and earlier today, I was saying like, okay, this is gonna be a mess. Alright, there's Mad Sai and Mad somebody. Mad Paul. Alright, so yeah, we're getting all the mad people. It does play like the other games, but I consider the black sheep of the series, and a lot of people agree. Okay, so you're not liking it that much. Okay, to discover the treasures, revealing their jewels, open their locks with your world of tools. Basically what those are is they're gonna be hints to what you gotta do for certain things, but they're enigmas fitting for the Riddler. So I was like, yeah, they're not gonna help that much. I had high hopes for it, so I was disappointed. Yeah, I've run into cases like that, and I guess fitting then to talk about something like this, because I guess let's think about stuff with Batman at the time with this. The movie had come out. This, I think, was a couple months after the film. And I guess people were saying, like, hey, they wanted to play the Batman Forever game with the other Batman games that are around, like Batman Returns from Konami on Super Nintendo. I guess the Genesis ones as well. The Batman and Robin game, which was on this... Well, there was one on Genesis and there was one on Super Nintendo that basically is the animated series of game. Credits given where credits due. You come around again and you'll get it too. By the way, there are no apostrophes. They forgot to put the apostrophes into every contraction you're going to see into the dialogue in this game. So there you go. I run that case, and I can only imagine... I mean, hey, I'll say this. Luminous Avengers, that Luminous Avenger game you're referencing, is probably a better game than this. Am I right in assuming that? I mean, look, I guess I'll get sense. Yeah, as I said, also you have the motion capture going on as far as the actors this way. It's no Shakespeare, that's for sure. Yeah, you wait till I fin. There's actually references to Shakespeare in the enemy names in this game. Alright, so the question is, oh, I have to go down here, right, because there's a hole. What do I do? The R button, as I mentioned, is for, you know, targeting stuff, but also if you press and hold the R button and hit down the D-pad, you drop down. You have to kind of understand how to do that while we're fighting a cannibal. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's an interesting case of that. I'm going to guess what's considered Shakespearean as far as gaming, and I guess, okay, fine, because it's working at a different level. It's working on the fact that, hey, you got gameplay going on. Also, yeah, when I get him out, there's Maniac. I'm going to hit down, and X. That is my sticky goo. He steps in that, he's stuck. He can't move, but he can still attack, so I gotta be careful. Yeah, he can also still duck and give you trouble. And doing the uppercuts, which will help, which is down and the Y button. Yeah, the main is a good game, not great, but there's one glaring problem that makes it fall apart, and what is that specifically? Feel free to tell me. Well, I'll have to use my grapple hook to go up there and kill everybody. Kill the other mad people. There's Mad Jeff and Mad Pete. Ugh. Oh yeah, they'll sometimes throw things, and the game does have a lot of animations, so you do see that, which is interesting, but a lot of cases sometimes they get in the way. Alright. And I have 5 lives and no continues, so that's the other problem. Alright, yeah, stand here and punch him. Sometimes it'll help, sometimes they'll break through it, and that's not going to be a pleasant time. Alright, and yeah, that exploded, so that's where we're going to go. It's probably not something like Control, I'm going to assume, as far as what's, you know, dropping that down. It's probably elements of the design. I guess we'll get to that with some of the other Mega Man stuff we're going to do. Or if you want to see this game just as feasibly a lark. Alright, I did a Batarang, thank God. I can't believe I did that. Well, I threw it at a creditor and it missed. Yeah, in that case, I'm doing the same motion. Okay, fine, now it's working. I'm saying no. it's not gonna take, but apparently it is. Yeah, well, the creditor is hitting me with a, I guess with a tonfa staff. Ugh. And spraying me with gas, but I'm already dead. Ow. You get some, yeah, he's definitely getting, you know, angry that way, but yeah, just, hit him and kill him. Yeah, this is the game, basically. You're running around. Also, you do have one other thing. When you do a jump, yeah, it's up for jumping, but if you're moving left or right, you do, diagonal up, you do a jump like that, like Mortal Kombat. But one other thing I'll go into just a second. Healing. Now, imagine you're low on health, and they let you heal yourself at any time. It sounds like a great concept. Well, I mean, here's the thing. It's something you could exploit. I wish this game had a code like that, but that's more because this game is designed in a way that's weird. Okay, so, because I know you've said ElecVerse when we played Pilot Wings, you're saying, hey, there's this thing about a game being too easy, but I guess they don't limit you on how healing operates. You could feasibly just keep using it. I mean, because some people said that. I'll go into this as well. And by the way, you do have to use the drop down. You don't know you have to do that, so you have to kind of feel your way while you're seeing the electricity. I guess here's the thing about that. To go, well, a fire eater is just walking into the electricity. Yeah, I was gonna knock him over there, and the electricity will go off on intervals, so then he will get a shock eventually. I think. Yeah, fortunately it doesn't, you know, shock through as far as that. Okay, there you go. Alright, there's antifreeze. I did sort of freeze him with what I had. Oh, actually, no, I probably should show the cape morph. You hold the L button, you hitting the Y button repeatedly. It's the Tanuki suit from Super Mario Bros. 3, except the idea that you do not... Well, it doesn't turn off. I keep holding that L button and it still is there. He's just jumping, doing nothing, trying to hit me, and nothing's happening. It's like, yeah, trying to get the Batman. It's like, yeah, you're not getting the Batman that way. Yeah, but I'm punching him, he's blocking, and it is still sort of hurting him, but eventually he is dead. Okay. Actually, because I was going to say, as far as the healing thing, because that's what a lot of people said with Halo when that came out, which is that Halo has the recovering shield perspective. Also, there's a secret up here. I hit the grapple hook up, you go up this way to find it. I'll show what I can show off as far as the secrets, but no guarantees. Yeah, with Halo, it's the kind of thing that you think, like, oh, you get into a firefight, you hear that boop, 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 boop. You go retreat in order to get yourself okay, but in that case, the game mitigates that because the way that the AI works, that they'll try and find you, so you have to kind of be on the run and avoid getting hit. So, for a heal case, it's like, alright, that's a case of a heal feasibly at any time when you're in trouble, but in the case of this game, you're saying, well, alright, they're letting you heal whenever you feasibly want, and I guess it kills the difficulty? Is that what you're saying? Which I guess is fair enough, it's playing the way that the Mega Man stuff is, or like the Azure Gunstriker games, or the Azure Striker Gunvolt games, I should say. That kind of will bust the perspective of it. And that's a weird one, because I know usually sometimes those Intercreates games tend to be criticized for their difficulty, but sometimes they'll give you the options for their difficulty, particularly... Okay, I got him with the Batarang, I cannot believe that. While hitting Lunatic and Ragwort. Yeah, with some of those, they can be hard, but I know some of them will give you options for that, like Mega Man 10. They'll give you the easy mode, so it kind of makes it a little better if you're just getting used to it, but then again... for people wanting to go for a challenge as well, or build a skill up. It's like, hey, if you can't do that, it's gonna be a problem. The thing is, you can spin the damn thing, because there's no cooldown, you're not really punished. It breaks your score chain, though, so you don't get a higher rank. So, which, okay, for what I've known of some of the other games of Intercreates is specifically, yeah, Freak, and Anglophile. Oof. Ow. Okay, I wasn't getting hit, but it's like, okay, yeah, he's gonna try and hit me with the gas, but alas, no. You know what, let's, pull the goo out. There you go, down, down, X, so he's stuck that way. Alright. Yeah, okay, I guess, because I know that Mega Man Zero has rank cases, but then again, it's like, wait a minute, is that... Okay, he ran through it, so wait a minute, I guess the, I guess it didn't work. Okay, so yeah, the sticky goo doesn't work, we have, Raph and Riff. Okay, Riff and Raph, which I think that's a reference to something with, Batman or something else. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I guess that's the perspective of, you know, losing or having, you know, a mechanic that breaks the game and only really kind of sort of punishes you, but even then it's, I guess, usually optional, because usually, with Mega Man Zero, I'm going to say this, I usually do not get the ranks as far as them really high because of how difficult some of those can be. Some of them, anyway. So, in this case, I can get, well, that would be a weird case. Alright, yeah, Raph, you're dying. And this is the end of the level, I believe. You would have to hit Claw Hammer. Ugh. And Creep. What the hell is he doing here? He doesn't belong here. Alright, yeah, but I'm getting myself killed. When I run out of health, I lose life. My lives are in the center. You have 5 lives, there are no continues. So as soon as I get a game over, we're putting in that stage select code. And we're gonna be doing that a lot. I'm gonna not lie about that. I mean, yeah, I'll say this. yeah, so going back to what you're saying as far as that's definitely a case of that. You can fully heal yourself, thus you never die, and this whole challenge is thrown out the window that way. Yeah, and I guess feasibly you can't turn it off, either. At the end of the level, you do also get statistics there. So I got 76% of the enemies killed, found 22% of the secrets, got 23 of the pickups, and blueprints. I'll explain those briefly. You'll see what they are, but if you find blueprints in levels, they'll give you extra moves, but you also have to know how to pull them off, and back in the day, they didn't tell you how to do them. So you need to find your way out, or do what I did and look up a walkthrough. But even then, a lot of the walkthroughs don't have it 100% either, so I had to kind of figure, okay, how's that going to work? Alright, so yeah, challenge thrown out the window. I'll say this, playing this game, or, you know, trying to figure this game out, I'd love to have the challenge thrown out the window on this one. I'm playing this on easy. So I was like, because of how, but that's more, in this case, more of a design case. Alright, so we're taking the bat boat out and going back to the streets. So I guess feasibly the bat boat and the Batmobile are the same thing in this universe. Alright, so we are hearing from Commissioner Gordon, and he's calling out to say what's going on with Two-Face. This, by the way, is a prequel to the movie, from what I understand. As far as the story, I think it's not until the 4th level that it kind of goes into aspects of the movie itself, sort of. Although, to be fair, I haven't seen the movie, so I'm not an expert on it. Alright, Two-Face is holding security guards hostage at the second bank. Gotham is trying to steal the safe holding the city's pension funds for the past 2 years. Come quickly, we need your help to rescue the hostages. And stop the theft. Alright, so off to the bank we go. Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, you wait, or you hold on. It's gonna get worse while we have more going on the discussion case. But I guess that's a thing, we mentioned that, as far as, like, when a game gets too, you know, hard. Okay, Tempest. I guess there's potentially your Shakespeare reference, although there's actual character names after specific, I don't know if on, Tempest specifically, but other Shakespeare, things. And that was health, by the way, I picked up. Alright. You unlock the hard mode, which gets rid of the mechanic, but you have limited lives and you're stuck at level 1. And it's the case where there's an XP, or an experience point system. Okay. So you kind of have to make that harder. And we'll get to that when we do Yoshi's Story to some degree, because that's another one where you kind of have to bring difficulty to it specifically, but unlike something like that, where you can look at that and say, hey, wait a minute, that makes sense for a game that feasibly is aimed at children as far as its stylings. This is something that, I know usually a lot of the stuff it creates goes to make. It is kind of a little more hard-edged to some degree, so it makes sense that'd be a weird one. Look for savings, check all around, raises up your interest to tell what you've found. You've without an apostrophe again. I just want to mention that. I don't know if the Genesis game has that. Alright, here's Buzzsaw. He does have a chainsaw. He can hit me with it. I want to hopefully avoid that. Alright. Also, in this version, you do have stuff in the background there, which looks nice, but it can block your view a lot of times as well. Alright, let's... Ugh. Okay, thankfully he's not attacking me much. Here's the other thing I'll say is the controls are very stiff in this. I'm trying to do the jump, and there is Charlie. Now, I'm looking for a guy named Charlie. But it's not gonna be like the Shenmue Charlie, which, yeah, I can't wait to do that game. That's gonna be a next year case, I will say. Alright, yeah, Charlie and Buzzsaw are gone. Oh, yeah, I'll do that after I kill Jackie. I guess Jackie who? Gleason? Jackie the gangster. Actually, in the Genesis version, they do have voices like, forget about it, but this version does not have that. There's a baffling, but that's a baffling decision, honestly. I don't know why they did it. Actually, you know, yeah, I'm not sure of that either. I mean, I might have to get with some friends I know, because actually, one of the people I know actually works at Intercrates. He actually, I can say that because his name is in credits for stuff, and there's a hidden thing up here you can kind of go. Actually, no, I have to go up here for the purpose of what I'm doing. Yeah, I will name drop him, because I do know him. Matt Papa, who actually does translations on a lot of those games. Pretty cool guy as far as how it is. I wonder if he'd know, although I don't know necessarily if he's doing this stuff with the game design. And usually, a lot of the Intercrate stuff tends to be really well designed, so it's weird that they have that. Maybe, again, make it easier to approach, but then again, I think the Mega Man 10 route, which give me the hard option, or the easy, normal, and hard option, when we pick that way. Alright, by the way, what I just did when I was doing that thing with the float there, when you do a jump and you're falling, I'll show this, you have to hit up again, and you'll do that glide with your cape. And you have to use that for some aspects of platforming, or when you can't use your grapple hook to swing across, but... yeah, there is one of the hostages. I don't know if you have to save him, but I'm going to walk into him. If your finger quad of these prints, a prize will be yours to make criminals wince. He's talking about the stuff with the blueprints. Oh, yeah, there you go. They are freed, and they do that, and there you go. And they disappear. Alright, so yeah, we are going through the bank. It is a weird one as far as that, but I mean... I guess the thing is, like, you're still saying, like, well, alright, fine, it plays okay, but then it's a question of... a game design thing, and you know what? Because we're playing the game that's not very good tonight, I think it's worth talking about that, so thank you, ElecVerse, for bringing that up. I didn't really think I wanted to kind of go this way, but it's something I've kind of thought about, because, alright, we're going to be doing the game for April Fool's Day that either is not very good as something that's worth having a laugh on while we have Hunter here, and we're gonna destroy him, or in the words of Sonic Adventure 2, you call yourself a hunter? Yeah, we're gonna uppercut him to death and kick him. Alright, he'll kick me in the crotch, but, ow, or punch me then. Yeah, because sometimes they'll get in the way that way. But it goes to something I've been thinking about, and usually I'm trying to look and see if there's any other enemies, and also try to destroy the plants. So let me throw my bomb out, or try to throw my bomb. Sometimes you have to have all the enemies off screen for to do it, or killed. Can we go through? Okay, no we can't, so that's the idea. When you start a new field for the hard mode, there's an assist mode you can turn on before you start, which will give you 200 lives, which is fine, but it's pointless because you then have the healing perspective. Okay, so that's another case to that as well. Alright, so there's health. Thank God I got that. But it goes to what I was thinking a little bit, and I'll talk about this since we're talking this game, which is, it defeats the purpose of the concept. Yeah, so it's more of a game design question. I guess that's kind of what you could say on Batman Forever to an extent. I mean, look, I'm gonna assume that the game you're mentioning is a much better game than Batman Forever is. But then again, it also goes to the question of what makes a game not that good, and for that matter, what makes a game not good in the minds of whoever's playing it, because I'll say this, one thing I find fascinating, and this is why I mentioned azumangaX on this, not the least of which he's going to be on the show eventually, that is him saying he likes the game we're playing because of the stuff it gives. Alright, there's Darkseid and Midnight. Ooh. And he has this, yeah, this chainsaw. Yeah, I want to avoid that. Yeah, lest I, reenact one of the most famous bits of that Angry Video Game Nerd episode going into this. And if we see it, I will mention it. But it goes to something that I was kind of fascinated about, which is that why do people find certain games good or bad, or what attracts them to certain things? And there's Saber. Oh. Yeah, stop kicking me in the face, Midnight. You're going down. Actually, no, okay, no, I have the goop. Oh, yeah, he also shoots out fire, by the way. Oh, yeah, you're stuck. Okay, yeah, okay, I did get him, having his hearing lost that way, potentially. And the goo will go away eventually, it's just that they can sometimes break out of it. But, as I said, I was fascinated, really, just of the perspective of why do we find certain games good or bad, and what makes a game good or bad to us. Because I know, like you've also mentioned, you're not a big one on Persona 5, to put it mildly, but also it's the kind of thing that's a game that feasibly, on the surface of itself, is not the kind of thing where you're looking, based on what I played of it, it's not a game on the surface where I'm gonna say, oh, it seems like it plays badly because of controls or aspects of, trying to figure out where you're supposed to go the way this is. At least, I think it's not on the supposed to go case. But aspects like, hey, this doesn't control well. In that case, it's other aspects of the game design, aside from something like the controls or the graphics or the sound, or, again, as you're saying in the case of that, something with difficulty. So, I find that fascinating, and I guess that's why I also like that he just disappeared, apparently, and came back. So yeah, he's Shogun. I guess he is sort of a Shogun, as he's shaking his head. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'm just using the Sonic Bomb thing, specifically. Is that when I get to the case where I get a game over, I will also use, the other powers, because you do get them all when you use that level select code. Alright, yeah, Yakuza. I'm just gonna go backwards and throw Batarang at him. I'm amazed I'm actually having the moves flow as decently as they are. Okay, and I got knocked off. Alright. Which is fine, you don't have fall damage, but... Okay, no, I don't want to go up there, because if I do go up there, he's going to see me, and I'm going to be in trouble. Alright. Alright, so yeah, I'm hitting the select up. There you go. And I think that's also why, I'll tell you, I kind of want to do... well, as I said, I've done games that I haven't necessarily liked, but I also like the idea of kind of hearing people's experiences of why do they like it or not, or for that matter, why would someone feasibly like a game like this? And honestly, as I said... To azumangaX, thank you very much for when you indicated the idea of you liking this game, because it kind of made me look into this specifically, or think about this deeper, and I really like that. And I like the idea that we're able to go deeper into gaming this way together, and have more of a perspective on it, and kind of come to that idea of what our experiences are, and like, why do we like a game or not like another one, and be able to explain that. It's not just me sitting here, not shutting the hell up. It's all of you out there saying specifically, oh, I think this is a good game, or I don't agree, and here's why. And there you go, and finally we did beat that room. And that is the case. It's usually, because it's not like Streets of Rage or Final Fight that we've played before, where in those games, you're going left to right, and you're beating up enemies, and you just go straight. In this case, you have to kind of go around. It's almost like a maze. So it's like Mortal Kombat controls with a beat 'em up, with aspects of platforming, which is a tough thing to get going, and it doesn't really play that great, honestly, for this. Or it's like a precursor to, if anyone in the chat's familiar with this, Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero, which came out in 1997, and there is a dog, D-A-W-G, because this was a 1995 game, so yeah, there you go. They were fat and stupid and poppin' fresh with the kitties. Alright, to get the bottom, you must first be on top, then you can grapple with the problem non-stop. Alright, we will, sort of do that, Riddler. Yeah, we will see Riddler later, who in the movie is played by Jim Carrey, who apparently is going to be potentially retiring from acting, so he said. And I think what happened at the Oscars last week is a big reason for that, honestly, if you're going to ask me. But he is in the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie that's opening next week, and I will be going to, in a couple weeks. Actually, Nocturne and I are going to go to it in connection with the stream we're doing in 3 weeks. We do Sonic 3 Knuckles again, but for a different reason and with a different dynamic. Not just least to which, because we're doing the co-op mode and the place we're playing it. I will leave you in suspense until we play that game, though, as to what that is. But trust me, we are not, I'm not serving you, an old show for no reason. All right, by the way, yeah, you can blow up the plants. Yeah, so, yeah, the plants are explosive in this game, and I do think that's hilarious. Yeah, meltdown. Yeah, he melted down pretty quickly, I guess. Okay, yeah, Batarang. Yeah, and see, now I'm trying to do the bomb, and now I can't do it. Yeah, but when you do bust those things, there'll usually be items in there, and you can get health and lives if you're lucky. All right, there is a, okay, there's a Warlock. All right, and Titan. The attack on Titan, or attack... Oh! Chainsaw to the dick. Yeah, that is the Angry Video Game Nerd perspective, and that's what it is. I'm sorry. If you have a problem with hearing that, I was like, I'm fine. That's his line, but, like, that's literally what happens. And maybe that should be the thumbnail on the part, but I don't know. Or on the play. All right, there's another, banker. I think you do need to save them all, but also you're just kind of going from, room to room, specifically. So you're gonna hit them all anyway. So it's not like, oh, you have to kind of go and find things. Which would be interesting, I guess, for a platform game. So, basically, I'll tell you, I think the thing on this game really is, it's hybridizing a beat-em-up, a fighting game, and a platforming game, and the idea of, how does that work well? I mean, I might have my, semi-qualms with the Subspace Emissary part of Super Smash Bros. Brawl, partially because of the Smash Bros. Control being weird for the purpose of a platforming case, but even still, it's better than this, as far as how the design is. But yeah, you'll see some aspects of it that are interesting. And hey, they did put effort into this. And I'll say also, the music's not too bad in this. I'll go into that. It was Jeff and Tim Fallon, two brothers, who did the music for this. Who also did the music for Super Off-Road on the Super Nintendo. They also did for Spider-Man X-Men Arcade's Revenge, as well as Ken Griffey Jr. Presents Major League Baseball, which is a very fun baseball game for Super Nintendo as well. And Tim Fallon, actually, I did not know this until I looked it up. Actually, no, they also did the music, before I go into that one, with Tim Fallon. They did the music on Silver Surfer on NES, another game that is very, I guess, notorious. Alright, there's Centaur and then Sirius. Ew. But, alright, yeah, trying to uppercut them, but yeah, I'm gonna probably die soon. If hopefully, though, I can find lives, perhaps. Or maybe do something. Okay, there's Nemesis. Not Nemesis of... I guess there's some aspect of comic with Nemesis. Oh, wait, there's Nemesis in DC, I think. Isn't there? Oh, again with the chainsaw. Alright, yeah. So, yeah, don't let that happen. It hurts. It doesn't hurt more feasibly than everything else. And it's not like, I guess another aspect of Nemesis, Resident Evil, where they'll chop you and you die instantly. But yeah, that's not something you want to have happen. Yeah, they're dying behind that, that pillar, I swear. Oh. There's Dominator. Yeah, sometimes they'll block and they can... Alright, yo, he is still getting hurt while he blocks. It's only if he does something else that'll be a problem. Okay, good, the door opened. Can I find health, though? And oftentimes the way to find health is pretty much just use the, use the, what is it? Use the grapple hook just till you hit something and hope that something blows up. Not really much of a reason to that, and... like the Genesis version, you can't really see up that much, so it makes for a weird case. Alright, so yeah, there's no health in here, so I guess we're gonna have to keep going. Hopefully it'll give me more soon, because I don't want to get a game over quite yet, but look, we're getting game over. It's not gonna be avoidable to some degree. And each time for this, you go back into the elevator. You can break it open. I don't think you even need to. But it's more just, hey, you want to do that? You want to jump up here? You can't jump off here, thankfully. There's a part later that's going to happen, so hopefully we can avoid that. Alright, yeah, so yeah, there you go, Batman just standing in the elevator, just saying like, yeah, let me at him. I was like, yeah, we'll let you at him more. So far I'm doing okay, but yeah, this is a hard one. Alright, there's Blade. Not the Blade I'm thinking of as far as comics. Yeah, this guy is an imposter. Okay, good. Wait, no. Yeah, can I do this now? Yeah, because usually you can't bust the plants like that without, or with enemies on the screen. But alright, there is a... Okay, there's Faust. Ow. And Avenger, I guess that's not a thing with Marvel. Alright, there's Faust. No. When you do Faust, you have to read Mephistopheles' scary voice. Like this. Alright, so yeah, there you go. So, alright, we are getting, deeper that way. Oh, yeah, he can do the roll. It's Melina's roll from Mortal Kombat 2. In fact, I can do that too. Do that by hitting forward, and then the Y button. Okay, there you go. I just wanted to do that. Okay. That can help with the enemies, especially Lath and Coyote, as he just hit me that way. Alright. Yeah, the thing is that later on, they won't do as much damage. But in a lot of cases, yeah, you can kind of, sort of, exploit the enemies that way, and they will ride on the, chainsaw sometimes out of the way. Yeah, because I'm down to no lives. I want to at least get some health to... Oh, Sledge! Alright, come on, Sledge, you're going down. Yeah, I want to make Batman look like something of a badass, but this game is not easy to do that. Alright, so there's nothing here. Please let there be health in here. Oh, thank God there is. Okay, so now where do I go? Oh, right, I have to go out the other side of the door. I should know, I practiced this, but that's the other thing I'll say on this game. A lot of times, and we're gonna see this tonight, I'm gonna be wandering around, not be sure anywhere I'm supposed to be where I'm supposed to be going, I should say. I'll be back. Okay, good to see, we will see you in a little bit, but, yeah, we'll still be here. We'll see how we get going with this, but yeah, I'll be at this for a little bit of a while, I guess. Yeah, but in the meantime, as we go along, to everybody in chat that way, feel free to let me know anything else you got as far as gaming or Batman, or comics anyway. Well, I'm also kind of clipping my hand through the side of the elevator. And then, see, and now I'm used to the hold on, which, to be fair, is not as long a load for something like this as some other games. I mean, we played Mickey Mania before on Sega CD. The Super Nintendo version that actually loads worse than this game does. So... there is something to be said about that, except in this case, you see it every time you go into a room. So it becomes a problem. Okay, yeah, I blew up the plant. Okay, that's a sight. There is Void. Not to be confused, I guess, with Void from Sonic Shuffle. So, I guess, basically, that's the other thing. Anytime we get an enemy name, I'll pull something out. As far as reference... Oh! He did, like, the teleport of... well, I don't know, Raiden, I guess? Actually, it looks like the spin thingy that, Cabal does in Mortal Kombat 3. Which, I think was either just coming out, or it had been out for a little bit of time when this was around. Okay. Alright, there's Chaos. Yeah, not that Chaos. Yeah, he's not an ancient water god, but he is gonna be causing my destruction, potentially. Alright, and Phantom. Well, we already had the Phantom case with Kingdom Hearts. Ow, stop, Chaos. I was gonna say, like, yeah, if Chaos had been the one to take me down, that would have been hilarious. Huh? Yeah, it looked like I stuttered a little bit when I went past that. As if I got hit, but I don't think I did. Oh, yeah, alright, oh, thank God. Alright, yeah, sometimes you just have to shoot your grapple hook up, and sometimes you find stuff. So, yeah, there are a lot of hidden things in this game. It's just finding it. And it's not always clear where you're supposed to go for it. Unlucky for some, you need to be ruthless to achieve this baker's dozen. Okay, something about the number 13, I guess. Alright, there is another, guy. There's Viking. And Tarantular. Ow. Yeah, I didn't know Vikings had flamethrowers. Ugh. Yeah, and they can also shoot out, or the ones in blue over there, they can also shoot out the chainsaw. So they do have a lot of moves and a lot of animations. But it's a little choppy still. Ugh. Yeah, and also hearing maybe it seems like, yeah, I'm just moving the D-pad like crazy just to do this stuff and hitting the buttons. But that's kind of what this game ends up becoming. So that makes it very weird that way. Alright, so. Alright, there was another bank security guard, so let's go save him. And hopefully find some more stuff. Actually, I guess when you're looking for the hidden secrets, I guess it's the lights. Okay, no, it is the lights. Alright, so fine. Those light beams, just bust them, and there's gonna be either something in them, or they'll just explode. Yeah, I guess it just makes you feel better, just, you know, destroying aspects of the bank, but it's like, yeah, like, I guess I am the good guy as far as, you know, Batman's concerned. So it'll be fine. Yeah, just walking along. Yeah, he doesn't move fast as well. It's like, yeah, I'm just walking this way. That's usually why I just kind of jump the whole way, but... Alright. Next up, let's see what's next. I think I'm almost at the end of the bank. I know I'm near the end when we get on the top of a train car, but we're not there yet. If nothing else, these parts of the game do give me a sense of being able to get ready for something to relax, and then also, I guess, to get a drink of water. Or feasibly alcohol, because I have some of that if I feel like I'm going to go totally nuts later on. And I think there's some parts later on I'm going to go totally nuts. Yeah, also I'm hidden there. And they'll oftentimes duck out of the way, including Mac. So it's like Mac from Super Mario RPG. Alright, there you go. So yeah, he went down a lot easier. And there's another bank guard. Oh, we're done. Oh, fine, we're done with this part. Okay, so I guess you do have to save all the bank guards, but with that, I think that is the last one. We're on, here we are, on the train, or on whatever this is, looks like a bridge. We had to knock out another hunter guy, and then, yeah, you can uppercut them off the side, and they'll be good. And there's Obugu. They can also uppercut you off, and if that happens, the one to kill, so stay in the center. There's Clark, Johnson, Leonard. Ow! Stop, Leonard and Johnson. Ow! I want to get whatever's over there, because I think that's either life or it's health. Oh shit, it's health, but I died. Alright, so I got thrown off. And that's game over. Okay, let me tell you what happens under normal circumstances. If you're playing this game, when you're playing this game back when it came out, you have to complete the whole game, or you have to start the game all over again. You have no continues at all on this. Thankfully, there's a code, and we're putting it in. It is, when you're on the main menu, you hit left, up, left, A, B, and Y. You see that flash there? That means you did it right. So, go to normal game, select your character, and here's the stage select. Yeah, it's very minimalistic. And you can choose from any of the scenes specifically, so I'm going to choose the last one for level 2. Yeah, there's the frustration right there of a game like this, which is that it's 5 lives, it's no continues, you can't earn any more, and if you can't get through the game on those 5 lives, well, tough luck. But with this code, yeah, we can do that, and by putting this code in, also, we have access to all of the special attacks and all of the gadgets, which I'll show off soon enough. So yeah, the selection of the gadgets here is totally useless. Alright, fine. 50 minutes to the first game over. And to be fair, it's like, I don't know necessarily people who are really, really good at this game, because it is very difficult. But yeah, and you do always get the communications for this for the mission, but since we're going to the last part of it, yeah, we're skipping it. We'll watch it at least once, but outside of that, that'll be it. Alright, shit, what happened? Okay, this didn't happen on a test play. And also, thank God I have the RetroTink 5X, because I can reset it. Okay, so the game crashed. Alright, there is a good sign. I never had that happen when I was doing my test play. Okay, actually, you know what? I think I know why that might have happened. Because I was doing this while I was doing practice as well. When you put the code in, you have certain scenes. It's level, which is the first number, and then it was the scene. So I was thinking, I'll select the last one, that'll go. For certain levels, it just doesn't do anything, but I guess that one, it crashes the game. Okay, so this is another reason why this game is bad. It doesn't work. Oh, shit. You know what, I'm resetting again because I just remembered I didn't put the code in. At least I don't think I did. Alright, so yeah, this is going to be an interesting case. And I said, if I was running without the RetroTink 5X, I'd do that, the feed will have cut. But on this, no. Thank God. Yeah, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But alright, let's try this again. I'll put the code in just again, just make sure left, up, left, A, B, Y. Alright, so... yeah, we want the music on, and we want it easy. Oh, 1. Oh, fine, I'll get a game over anyway. We can turn off that. Alright, so... we'll go to level 2. We'll go to... 9? Okay, yeah, hopefully it doesn't crash the game again. Yeah, already this is turning out. See, this is why I picked this game as far as the April Fool's Day episode. And, chat, if you want to see anything specific for the April Fool's Day shows later, or anything that's just not that great because you want to go into it, let me know, we'll still do it. Just because this game is not very good, or you don't think it's good, or whatever, that does not mean it's off the table. We can play it. Alright, let's see. Hopefully this doesn't crash the game the way the other one did. Okay, it didn't. Okay, it brought me back to Blade. You know what? I'll just play through up to that point. Just because I don't know where the place is. Okay, so that also gives the other case, which is that the game is broken. Alright. I never even saw that. Alright, Avenger and Blade, there you go. Yeah, we'll go through that again, and then we'll get back to what we had. And by that point, I should still have enough lives. I mean, I got there with the 5 lives I started, so I think we should be fine. Alright, there's Faust again. Alright. Yeah, so I'm going through that again. Feel free to go into anything else you have as far as anything. And we'll do that. We'll talk about it more. Well, I hit Sledge. Ow, he burns me again. Oh, and okay, he sort of hit me with the chainsaw in the back. Also, the throw looks weird as far as, like, the animation. Because they're like, oh, yeah, it's Mortal Kombat. But, no, not completely. Alright, so let's try again. Yeah, unfortunately, you do have to defeat the enemies. You can't go on without killing them. I guess it's good because, like, hey, you can get your aggression out a little bit, but in some cases, as I mentioned, it's kind of the idea that it's like Mortal Kombat, but you don't have the catharsis that that game had, even with the idea of, okay, you don't have blood in this, which makes sense for this, but still, it's like, yeah, you want to kill everything, you do, but it's not always going to be making you that much happier as far as some aspects of the design. I guess, Chad, you could sort of attest to this, I guess, to the people who played this. Alright, so back on the elevator. Alright. Actually, I was gonna say, like, no, I should be breaking out the alcohol later, or soon, but I was like, yeah, no, I'll wait a little. When we get to level 5, or stage 5, that's when I'll be, probably wanting to do that. And that's also where the game gets really, really cryptic. Alright, so let's get going soon enough with this. Alright, so yeah, this looks familiar, and that's, I guess, gonna be the struggle of this game if you played it, you know, growing up, or if you play it without the code. It's gonna be that, okay, you have to go the whole game with 5 lives, and if you can't do that, well, yeah, you're starting back at the beginning. I mean, it's honestly not even like something like Streets of Rage, because we had that happen when we played Streets of Rage, but even then, I had so much fun. It's the kind of thing that I want to, you know, master that game to really get great at it. Whereas this one, I guess I sort of am okay with mastering it, more for the perspective of being able to play this. That's really why I'm doing this. I want to show this game off and have that discussion for the April Fool's Day take of the show. And I've liked that as well, the idea that I'm kind of getting to a case of saying I'm going to have, you know, specific ritual shows for this. So the April Fool's Day joke, the Memorial Day compilation show, which is going to have next month, and then the Thanksgiving show for the showcase. Which I think I'm probably going to, unless, chat, you want to see something else specific to that, I think I might take the suggestion Jolly Finn had, which was a bunch of racing games from Dreamcast. I'll see what I can do about that, and I think we do have a lot of time for that. It's going to be about 7 months, so I have time to get more stuff in. Yeah, what was that sight? Tarantula's just jumping into my punch. He's just standing there doing nothing. Yeah, sometimes this game is broken. You can kind of sometimes stand here and just punch, but not always. Sometimes they'll break through, and that's the worst feeling in the world. It's like, oh yeah, you think you could, you know, bust this game's AI, but then you realize, no, they then just move out of the way, so it's kind of random as far as how it operates. Alright, come on. Alright, so there's Phantom. He is down on the ground. Let's get going. Yeah, because I think we only had one other room after this, and then up on the top of the train, or whatever it is. Because that was the last screen of the bank. Alright, so let's get going. Come on. Actually, now I'm remembering thinking about the music now. I didn't go back to one aspect of the music, which was Tim Fallon, who did the music for Echo the Dolphin, Defender of the Future on the Dreamcast, which is a game that... Because this also goes to what I was saying earlier, and I guess, ElecVerse, what you were going into, which is what makes a game good or bad, and how, I guess, the rift of that, or the way of looking at that can be so different. And that is, because with that game, it's a great game in terms of how it looks, sounds, and feasibly controls, But in that case, it's so cryptic on where you have to go, which makes it kind of more annoying than it should be. Okay, there we go. So this is it. Alright, so back to the top, and we can get this going. Alright, Ojomo, you're going away. And I have 4 or 5 lives because 0 just counts life. So actually, you technically start with 6 lives. Oh no, don't do that! So stay in the center if you're going to be doing anything, and hope they don't, you know, uppercut you off. They do give you health. So Ubugu, you're going away next. Oh no. That's why I hate when they can bust out of your stuff, or you can miss. Alright, so there's Clark again. You gave me trouble, you're gone. Johnson, Leonard, go away. Alright, there's Morris and Rod Burr. Ow. Yeah, that is a kill when you get thrown off, so that's not pleasant. Alright, yeah. No! Okay, I don't want to die more. Carling and Cat. So make way for Cat, except in that case it's spelled with a K for, Star Fox 64. Alright, Yeah, now I'm getting nervous. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, because you can run through your lives really quickly, and it's not easy to handle this. Alright, Moore and Richards. Alright, I'll do the sweep kick. Yeah, these are the same animations as Mortal Kombat. Underwood and Guscott. Yes, it is quite literally the enemy roll call. And then Andrew. So yeah, we were talking about Sailor Moon, another story last week. So yeah, Andrew the video arcade. No, it's not him. It's Andrew with a chainsaw. Oh! Or Andrew Oikini from Star Fox. Ooh. Alright, bye-bye. I think Andrew is the last one. Okay, no, Bayfield is. Oh, thank God, we're done. Alright, so that's level 2. And that's not even the worst of it. Okay, so next... We're going to, well, as I said, they're giving the option of the gadgets. It doesn't matter, I have them all. Kapow. Yeah, I should probably put an edit in there for the YouTube site video. The dude from the old Batman series, the one from the 60s, which did have a movie based on itself. So, a fitting case. I guess the elephant is that the Batman you, go back to a lot. Actually, I think I've seen it a couple times with Adam West as Batman and Cesar Romero as the Joker. There you go. In fact, there is the Joker right there as far as the image on the chat. Thank you. And I guess fitting also with the perspective of the Joker in The Batman, the new movie. I haven't seen it yet, because it's Paul Dano from Little Miss Sunshine and There Will Be Blood, and Swiss Army Man who plays him. I gotta go see that movie. But I also have to do Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I'll do that in a couple weeks with Nocturne. But anyway, the Gotham Charity Circus at the Hippodrome has been taken over by Two-Face. Don't have any details right now, but they plan explosives at the top of the ring. So yeah, we have to go and defuse the bomb, which does sound like a Joker thing to do, but yeah, it is not a Joker plot in this case. And also, from what I understand, this does tie to the movie somehow with Robin's parents, but alright. It's a 5-minute case. Yeah, we are on time limit here. This is the only level in the game that's like this. And given how cryptic this game can get, it's a problem. And also, this... if I get a game over, I'm gonna explain something. Yeah, we got clowns, by the way. We got Giggles and Chuckles, so I guess it is sort of a Joker case, but not always. But yeah. Yeah, Chuckles is just crying there, but he's not, you know, doing anything. Yeah, I'm getting lucky with this happening, doing that, them not attacking me. Because then I get to kill him really quickly. Also, you do get clocked, so it gives you a minute on timer. So basically what you gotta do is go through the car, and there's Cuddles. And kill them all. You use it to kill them all in order to get the rope bridge, or the rope ladder to go. And, yeah, Riddle will tell you some stuff. No one at the present. Present your time, clocks your allies, you fight against crime. So, collect the clocks. But if I get a game over on here, there's a glitch when it comes to the timer. Alright, there you go. There's Custard and, Bilbo Baggins. Yeah, for all you Lord of the Rings people, I guess they're paying attention to that. So, alright, so, ow. Bilbo's hitting me in the back. Yeah, that's not the Bilbo I know. The Bilbo I know would go invisible. Although, there are enemies that can go invisible in this game, so it's like Reptile in Mortal Kombat 2. Alright, there's Custard, he's gone. Yeah, so that's the other challenge usually, is that a lot of these stages, you have to kind of find out where are the enemies. And where are they so you can make them spawn, and will they come down. There's Cutter. I guess going back to movie parallels, William Cutter, or Bill the Butcher from Gangs of New York. Yeah, he is Cutter, or Cutter for Kirby, of the Kirby perspective, of which I guess I'll go into this. While this is going around just doing the same thing, killing everything. Which is Kirby in the Forgotten Land that came out, it was last week that came out. The first 3D game in the franchise fully as far as how it is. I played demo, actually, with Edwack, actually, who, we're trying to work on when we're doing, okay, he does the disappear case. I'm trying to work with him on when we're gonna do Mickey Mousecapade, but, and we'll get that happening eventually, but he and I did the co-op on the demo version. We were having a good time with that game. Also, by the way, if you jump down here, or jump on this rope, hit down on it, you know, I'll show this, because I have to go up here to get the other enemy to appear. Yeah, you jump, you hit down, and you slide down. I only found out you could do that by accident. Oh, also, there's health. Let me go. Wait, I don't need it, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Because I'm on time limit. I gotta go get going. Actually, I think by killing all those guys, I think the rope appeared up here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. And sometimes that's the difficulty of this game, finding out where do you need to go. I'm gonna go back to the younger video game nerd perspective. This is one of those where the fuck do I go kind of games, because in a lot of cases you don't know where you're supposed to head out to. There's bow tie and cartwheel. Yes, in this case, yeah, we are definitely getting more of the enemies, and I do want to, I hope he does show one thing off. He can also do this horn attack that could, like, he'll blow like a air horn and go boot, and it'll, stun you, but I don't know if I'm gonna make that happen. Alright, there's another clock. Alright, there's Bioman and, who? Nardo. Yeah, that's a name. Ow. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be surrounded by them, because if you're not able to do the head thing, which I can't believe I did that when we were doing the training earlier, yeah, they can hurt you if you're caught that way. Alright, so that's fine. This is actually going way better than I thought it would. When I'm straight, I'm not helpful. You can see what I've got. Oh, you can see what okay. When I'm straight, I'm not helpful. You see what I've got. I'm always more helpful when I'm not. So I guess a rope or something. Yeah, wait till we get to Batman Arkham Asylum, where the stuff with Riddler is way better. Because it's all those Riddler trophy things, which is so much fun. Actually, you know what? I'll show you one thing. Hold down here, go down here. Here's actually a secret area. So actually, this is another thing. There are hidden rooms you can find things, like items and clocks and things, and other enemies, like Pebbles, which is down there, and Tickles. Actually, okay, there's another clock, so it was worth coming here. By the way, if the time runs out, that is a game over. Okay, fine, I'm at 0 lives anyway, so I'm gonna get a game over as it is. Oh, in fact, oh, there you go. I already got a game over. I didn't even notice that. Okay, I want to show something then, because I got game over here. And since I put the password in, or the code in already for that, I don't have to do it again. There is a glitch in the code. I will show this. That level has the timer. So, alright, Batman, we're going back to level 3. Let's go to scene 2. It won't crash, I promise this one won't crash. Because I tested this. But the timer ahead, it starts at 5 minutes. When you get a game over, and you have the code, and you go back, the game does not recognize that the timer has, or you started again. So it basically has the timer at the same point when I died at. Which is okay, because it's like 4 minutes, but I ran into one case where I had like 20 seconds left. I said, I got a game over, I started this again. Why is that here? Okay, I'm in a different area. I have Honker and Bonkers. Okay, I didn't mean to start in this hidden area, but alright, fair enough. So seeing another room. That's basically how this game's gonna go. Alright, there's one of the blue planets, so at least I got to show that. Not that it matters, because I have all of the, all of the moves. I'll show that on a level that's not this one. Probably the next one. Because I do have them all written down what they are. Alright, hold on. Yeah, I'm getting so used to that hold on now. It's like, I'm not even necessarily, you know, upset about it. Oh! Wait a minute, where am I? Oh, crap. I have to do this again. So I have to go to this room, and yeah, there's a part in this game I hate very much because of that. It looks... Oh. Oh, there's Custard. Yeah, you did it to Robin before. Why not do it to Batman? Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, there is no Joker in this Batman game. The Batman game that has that on Super Nintendo is Batman... Yeah, The Adventures of Batman and Robin from Konami. Which is a really good game from what I've understood, but it also is one that costs quite a bit of money. But I definitely would love to show that if I could show it. Or maybe if Konami can get a re-release potentially of that other one. I don't know if they can, though. But the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing's coming back, so anything's possible. Alright, Cuddles, you're going away. Alright, so I won't try and go in that secret room again. Because I think I should be fine, because I do know where I'm supposed to go. It's if you don't know where you're supposed to go, that's where it's going to be bad. And, hey, if you've never played this game before, you're not going to know where to go. You're just going to say, hey, I should be going this way. Oh, stop. Yeah, I want to knock Chainsaw off, because here's the thing. They're on this platform. If I don't knock them off, they'll stay up here, so I'll have to take care of that. Alright, there you go. I think these are the last enemies in this area. Ah, stop it. Yeah, I should, I'll dive in to go back to your suggestion. I should definitely put in, like, some of those edits, like the kapow thing, like, from the old thing, and maybe put the sound in. Yeah, I'll try and see if I can do that when I edit this later this week. Okay, fine. Alright, we're back. With bow tie and, cartwheel. Alright, so I won't go to the left, I already showed that. Or maybe I should if I want to get the clocks, but yeah, I'll be fine, I think. Alright, fine, there's a clock here. So yeah, as long as I'm at like about 5 minutes for each thing, that should be no problem. Alright, so I just have to figure out where I'm going, which is... You kind of want to stay high, and basically want to go where there are enemies. Yeah, sometimes the screen will go that. Alright, so I got a clock, by the way. Alright, there's Black Hood, and I think Red Hood. So yeah, it's not a... Yeah, he doesn't have a red hood. He has a blue hood. I guess he has red pants, specifically. Or, to go back to the Angry Video Nerd take, because he did for the little Red Hood game on NES, which is, why does he not have that? Why they gotta fucking lie? It's like, yeah, because they were coming up with different names. That's the reason why. Right, yeah, let's hit him. Alright, bye-bye. Yeah, because as I mentioned, I could feasibly just say the whole thing about the Angry Video Game Nerd play of Batman Forever. I'll link to what that video is, in case you're somehow not familiar with it. But he did go in particularly, very specifically, on what is wrong with this game as much as I am. But as I said, I also don't want to just, totally bastardize that perspective. But in a lot of ways, a lot of people's experiences with this game are gonna be like that. So in some ways, that was kind of the perfect discussion of this game, really. And why I keep mentioning it. Alright, so yeah, we're not going over there, even though there's a clock. Also, because I think when I leave this area, I think I might have to... No, I think you have to fight the enemies again if you haven't fought them. I think there are some up here. Yeah, there's some over there. And then I can get going. Because I know the end is over here. Alright, there's Reckless. I love that Bryan Adams... I love that Bryan Adams album, by the way. But I don't know if that's what they had on their mind. Yeah, they also aren't doing the horn thing. I should show what that is at some point, or if I can't, I'll put an edit in. Alright, there you go, perfect. Reckless is the last one. By the way, if I fall down there, I go back to the last area, so I don't want to have that happen. Yeah, or Slippy. Yes, the Slippy Toad and Sticky. Ow! Alright, fine. This shows what happens when you fall down. You go back to the last area, and there's one area I hate that happening. I really do, and hopefully we won't have to have a problem with it. Alright. Alright, so we'll go back up. Thankfully, because I killed all the enemies down here, I don't have to do that again. But Slippy and Sticky are going to be up here. Actually, I think they might stay in their positions. Okay, fine, sorta. Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe I could throw him off the side. Oh, no. Also, if they fall, by the way, they are dead. So, if I can make that happen, I'll do that. Okay, or he'll do it for me. Thank you. Alright. Okay, the Slippy is not dead. Alright, sorry. There you go. I'm monkey food if I don't leave. Alright, bats and birds usually fly. You may ask, why shouldn't I try? Yeah, the lights, by the way. That is usually where you want to go for the purpose of stuff. Yeah, but actually what I gotta do is I have to kill all the enemies in order to make a platform go over that way. So... Oh, he's not dead. He's right there, so never mind. Oh, no! Oh, God, I hate this part for that. And again, when every time you go to a screen transition, you see the hold on. Okay, so let's go back up. We'll take care of this, and we'll get going. Yeah, as I said, this is going to be the case of the game, but as I said, I am having... What the... Oh, okay, because Sticky, spawned over there. So, okay, so he basically went back to where he spawned. Alright, but he fell down the pit now, and he's gone. Thank God. Okay, because I know there... Oh, right, there's Muddles and Puddles. Ow. Yeah, that'll maybe make it easier for me to kill him, but I also... Alright, come on. Yeah, just kick him in the shins. Ow! Yeah, the AI is cheap in this game, but it's also something you could sort of exploit it sometimes. Also, this is why the Genesis version is better. If you're gonna play this game, and I'll play on the Genesis because you don't have that loading case. And I'm running out of time, so I gotta get moving. Okay, good, he's dead. I just want to make sure. Oh, there's Patches. Yeah, there you go, you're gone, Patches. Okay, good, yeah. At least I was able to get rid of him that way. Actually, yeah, because this is a secret area. Yep, if you see the light up there, usually try to shoot your grapple hook right above it. Because I think there's a clock in here, so that's where I want to go in. Well, I have Jack and Coco. Which I guess this is a circus. I wonder if they're talking about, like, Coco the gorilla or something. Or Jack somebody. I don't know what Jack. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Ugh. Except this game is like work that way. Yeah, and then there you go. It blows up. Yeah, usually in a lot of the games, like, yeah, why does everything blow up? It's like, yeah, this game, that's why. Okay, so, now I do remember what I have to do here. I have to go to the right, and I have to do the cape thing. And you have to drop down here. You hit down to drop. There's Ringo. I guess that's of the Beatles. Ringo Starr. Ow. Actually, feasibly, since we're doing Ocarina of Time next week, there is one part of the game we're going to next week that does have reference to the Beatles in the German version of the game, which is for the Carpenters. We'll see them next week with Protorova when we do that. There's Larcy. Oh, we need to drop a clock. Okay, yeah, I don't care right now about all of you. I just want to go get that clock. Okay, good. Yeah, when you kill them, that does drop down, because otherwise you can't make that. So let's see. All right, you have to use the hook to go up. Yeah, sometimes you have to get a sense of, okay, what do I need to do in order to get up there? All right. Yeah, take the slide down, and I think I have to go over here. Oh wait, no, I have to do the slide thing over there to get here. Oh right, and then I have to go over to the left and to go up. Okay, so this is an optional room, but there's a clock in here. So I think I should be fine. Yeah, well, I fight Bugsy Malone. I guess they probably have their minds fitting, I guess, because of, you know, the gangster case of Batman. While Strangler, I guess, is strangling Bugsy Malone and not doing anything. It's like, I'm just standing here. So I guess that goes to the question of, is this game even, you know, properly functional? Look, I showed it crash already, so, and that's where one of the blueprints is. So I find Strangler and is dead surprisingly easily. Alright, so actually, because the bomb is up in that next area, so I have 2 minutes, or so, alright. Can I make that? Alright, fine. I'm gonna fall down, but it's fine because there's no enemies here. So, one more thing to that, and we can go. Yeah, just figured, you know, to stop there. Yeah, a particularly mighty swig of water. Alright. Oh, shit, no! That's the other thing, because when you walk off platform, or walk off that way, you fall instantly, like, straight down. So there's nothing I can do to avoid that. Alright, so back up, and I know where I have to go. But as I said, it's not always clear. You have to kind of figure it yourself by playing. And even with the Riddler's hints, it doesn't really help you that much. Okay, it's, this one. And we have 1 minute 41 seconds. I don't think I should need that much to get through this, assuming there's a clock up here. Assuming there's not a clock. Alright, so there's Numbskull and Hooter. Alright, so yeah. And you have to kill everybody here, because over on the right is where the bomb is. And when they're dead is when you can get rid of it. Alright, stop, clowns. Alright, so there's Tango and Cha-Cha. Alright. So lure him up. Oh, or he'll do that. Yeah, the bomb's right, there. I figured I may as well just get it in view. Yeah, I'll just stick him there. So there is Tango and, Cha-Cha. I was want to say Tango and Cash, but it's not that. Yeah, just kick him. Alright, there you go. You're stuck. They can't do anything. Well, fine. They sort of can't do anything, but, alright. I think that's it. Oh no, it's not. I have Bootsy and Mungo, that's it. And I just gotta kill him in 25 seconds. Alright, I think just in time, I think that's it. Thank God. Alright, 14 seconds to spare. Alright, actually, yeah, that went better than I thought, but alright. So that's level 3, and actually that, I believe, is the last mission that's sort of prequeling the movie. The rest are kind of going into the movie. And with this, I can also show off what all of the gadgets are. Because I'm not running a time limit. Okay, so next we're going to go to, I believe, the docks. Alright, so what does the computer have to say? Now, so Gotham real estate, cross-indexed with Harvey Dent's psychological profile. Yeah, suggesting Two-Face is hiding out in the warehouses over here. So yeah, we do have Two-Face in this game. Fitting, because he is in the movie. Tommy Lee Jones played him in this film. Of course, former, I guess, politician in Gotham City who underwent a transformation and is basically bipolar as far as that. Especially in this movie, where I understand, where it's kind of more comedic compared to how Aaron Eckhart did it with The Dark Knight when that came out later. Alright, he's hiding on Pier 22 underneath the bridge. Alright, so let's go there. At this point, we are halfway through the game, thankfully, but, I don't know, as I said, that's gonna be a question when we go through the rest of the stuff. Alright, there's Bad Blood and, Evildoer, yeah. Generic name, for sure. I do wish that you'd see both of the names of the enemies on the screen at the same time, the way the Genesis version does it, but yeah, Super Nintendo doesn't. Super Nintendo's just showing the one at the same time. And yeah, and there's a weird case. He shot the fire, but he shot it first, and there's a rioter. He shot the fire, but I knocked him down, so basically just showing fire out of nothing. Alright. Alright, stop, Ryder. Doesn't seem like he's riding exactly so much as just trying to punch me. Alright, so he's down. Alright, so now with this, I can also show off all of the gadgets. Okay, so I mentioned the Batarang. You do a quarter circle forward from down, so down, down, forward, forward, and hit the B button to throw that. You also have a homing one, which is a blueprint one. You do that with the Y button. Oh wait, did it work? Okay, I don't know if it's working, but whatever. The bad gas is a down, forward, and A, so you do that. And with the code, you do have access to all of these. Otherwise, you have to select only 2 of them to come in with. You have the sticky goo, which is down, down, X, which I already did. Force crates may seem like play, but smash the wrong ones, you'll lose your way. Yeah, they'll explode if you hit them. But you do need to hit some of them to explode. You have the bat bola, hit down, down, and A. He throws those out. It's like the bat cuffs. And there's also the bat cuffs themselves, which is forward, down, X. So to throw like that. Let's see. Cape Morph I showed, which is L button, and keep tapping the Y button until he... Oh, wait, is that right? Yeah, you go, until he goes into the bat coffin, I guess. Force wall is down, 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 and B. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm actually pulling off all these moves effectively, but it helps to have them written down, and also to know that when you hit down, 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 you have to live a little bit of a pause and hit the B button. It's not instantaneous. So you play Mortal Kombat, it's not going to be something that you're going to be able to, you know, do instantly on demand. And then lastly, let's see, I think we're almost done. Forward down B is... Okay, maybe because I'm on this. Forward down B. Oh no, I think I have to have... There you go, that is the slippery goo. They'll slip in that, so it's like the, it's like the puddle from, Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat. Yeah, if you hit the, safe, by the way, like that, it drops down, you find a hidden area. Well, okay, fine. You also find this area where you have to use your grapple hook to get across feasibly without getting yourself hurt. As soon as I hit that stuff down there, it's gonna be bad for me. Ow. Unless I go over there and hit this switch. And you have to know to hit the switch by kicking it. It's not obvious. There's Scimitar. He, I guess, was sort of almost dead. So there he is. Ow. Yeah, if you jump into that, it hurts. You do have, invincibility frames, sort of, when you use the flash, but other than that, yeah, it's not gonna be easy for you. Alright, whoa, here he comes. He's a man-eater. Or she's a man-eater, but he's a man-eater. Alright, fine, let's use the bat cuffs. Oh, or he'll do that, and there's the goo that's on the ground that way. Alright, the bat cuffs were... You have to know what they are. Forward, down, X. Okay, yeah, he does have the cuffs on him. So in that case, he's free to be hit. And honestly, at this point, now just throw the bomb thing, which, by the way, that is down, forward, and the B button. Throw. I just know that from instinct. The rocket boot. Okay, we'll do the rocket boots in a second. The holographic decoy. Hit down and... Okay, no, this is the... Okay, let me explain this one. There's a holographic decoy. It said to hit down an A, but it's not working. I tried everything to make this go. It doesn't work. That's the one I can't show for that very reason. There's also the electric pellet, which is forward, down, A. Flash pellets, forward, down, and A. Or down, and X. Like that. And then... okay, the smoke pellet is the one on A. When I can do it. Like that. There you go. So at least I'm showing off all there, and then the force wall I think I showed off. Oh yeah, so it's everything. Except the one I can't get to work. Alright, so there you go. There is the swing, by the way. Also, that, the little screw there. You jump on that, you can hold onto it and swing. You have to know to do that. And as I mentioned, know to do the kicking of the switches. I spent half an hour on my test playthrough. Yeah, there's Mikey dying in the acid. I guess going back to the Joker case, yeah, like Joker in the acid in Batman 1989. You jump on those and you kind of swing along, and you have to do that. Kind of let the game kind of do its stuff to kind of get over there carefully. Alright, Gremlin, ow. Yeah, as soon as he throws you in there, yeah, you're getting yourself hurt. Oh, yeah. Ow. Yeah, but that will be stupid enough to jump in. Or Spawn, okay. Yeah, we're talking, you know, the comic case. Yeah, there's Spawn. Yeah, not the Spawn I know, not the Spawn that knows what he's doing. Not the Spawn voiced by Keith David either. Alright, yeah, there you go. Die, Spawn, die. He will eventually die, so I'll just stand here. I'll just let him die. Okay. Actually, no. Can I make it over there? If I could hit him with the Batarang. Okay, so... Yeah, fine. We can try the homing Batarang out now. If I can make it go. As I mentioned, the control inputs are so specific. Okay, there is the, homing Batarang. I actually did not see that on a test play. You can hear in that, by the way. I do the D-pad movement and then hitting the button after a little bit of a delay. But as I mentioned, it doesn't always work. Come on, I'm hitting Y, but it's not always doing the homing case. Alright, is he gonna die? Okay, good, he died. Thank God. Okay, it didn't matter anyway, because I couldn't make that jump, and I couldn't do the glide. That's a good reason why, again, to go to the Angry Video Game Nerd take, why the jump button should not be up. Why can't it be one of the fucking buttons? So, alright, fine, we're going off to that. Alright, we can go up now, thank God. I think there's an alternate path, feasibly, as opposed to... necessarily the way you have to go, but I went that way anyway. As I mentioned, it goes back to what Emetics was saying to me, which is that, hey, you have a lot of options of what you can do and where you can go, and things to find, so that's good. It's just that the execution is flawed, as ElecVerse was saying with, what was the name of that game? Yeah, fine, since I'm gonna be safe up here, he can't touch me, I'm gonna go see what the name of that game was in the chat window, or try to. That was, Luminous Avenger IX2. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, it is impressive, I guess, the stuff with the digitized actors, but it's not completely the Mortal Kombat case, where it looks awesome. In this case, it looks a little... Actually, a little pixelated, really, as far as how the look of it is. Alright, there's Big John and Dark Glove. Yeah, just stand here and punch him. So yeah, this is the game as far as how it is, but alright. Also, there are only 2 enemies on the screen at once, so, I guess that's sort of a good thing. Yeah, I was trying to throw a Batarang, it wasn't working. Ow. Okay, good, I got him. To be fair, though, the thing with the gadgets, they don't tend to hurt that much, or it's sometimes hard to see how much they're gonna hurt you. So that's where the difficulty really lies. Okay, so where I gotta go up there, I have to go up to the right, I believe. Alright, by the way, there's the yin-yang box. Riddler's hint was saying that don't bust too many crates that way. If you throw my little smoke bomb thing, yeah, that blows up. And there's health in there, so I can at least get it. And thankfully, the health will not go away. So we got that going. Alright, can I get up there? Okay, sort of, but I do need to see if I can't... Okay, I can hook up, thank God. Sometimes it's not clear what you can hook onto, which is always a problem. Alright, but... Actually, there might be things... Okay, no, because I came out that way, there's things I haven't killed yet. And also there is a... Okay, there's the hook there, the screw. So actually, let me try and go get that, or get up to that, if I can. Yeah, this is the challenge, and this is what I had when I was playing for test play. Ugh, crap. Yeah, because you can't jump that far. This is not like a platform game exactly. Okay, good. I can't believe I did that right. Alright, so I'm gonna try that again. Alright. Alright, I can't reach that one. Actually, that was also just to go up. Oh, fine. It was to go up, but also because tough size over here. That's right. So how tough is tough size? I guess not that tough because he's running into my hands. Alright, so there's tough side. He's dead. See, there you go. Alright, let's just have our swing. It does look weird doing the swing, I'll say that. I don't think I can get up there. Actually, I hope I didn't screw myself out of something by doing this. I'm back. Hi, good to see you back. We were just at the warehouse now after we had, I guess, some fun at the circus, you know. Feasibly saving Robin's parents as the perspective was as far as how that is operating. Alright, good. The door open, thank God. Yeah, we're about halfway through the game as it is, but I'm not gonna guarantee there's gonna be easy sailing for the rest of it. Especially, level 5 and everything after that. Alright. But good, we are in this area, and let's, swing. Yeah, it looks weird, and actually, I can't really get up there that way, so I think... Can I hook onto this? Yeah, sometimes you go past the boxes, but, it doesn't always work. But in this case, it does. I need a shower. I get that, for sure. Yeah, definitely be some hilarity you're gonna see, oh shit, when we archive this, because actually the game crashed on me. I did not expect that to happen, but, you'll see that when that goes. Or when this goes up as soon as I, stop recording that. Alright, there's Spike and Flame. Yeah, thankfully he's just standing there. He's not gonna come out. Or at least, I hope he's not gonna come out. Yes, let Flame die. There you go. I guess Spike... where'd he go? Oh, he fell over there. Okay, so there you go. Ow. Right, so there you go. He's going the acid, so it's very much the Joker take again. Actually, one thing I do need to do is I think I do need to go back there if I can. Okay, maybe not. Ow. Alright, fine, I'm dead. Yeah, so I guess speaking of the shower case, he took a... Fine, I took an acid bath that way and died. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, I was trying to hit the screw over there, the hook thing, to swing on it. Which is not easy to do. Oh, there's Black Mask. It's more of a blue mask. Oh, crap. Again, they knocked me into the acid. Ugh. Yeah, Black Mask and, Oh, again with the chainsaw. Yeah, Butcher. Is he the Butcher or is... Okay, that was Black Mask. I think it just should be Butcher to know that. Alright, fine. Another game over. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the... I have the code in already. So we're gonna continue there and hopefully it won't do. Black Mask. Well, that's a DC reference too, is it not? I thought it was. Or it's, aspect of comic. Or comics. I said, here's the thing. I do have some comic knowledge, but I don't know everything about them. Okay, so let's go to 3. I have to remember which scene it is, and I don't want to hit the wrong one, otherwise the game crashes. Or it doesn't work. So yeah, we're gonna see some weird names. You're gonna be seeing that as we go, as we already have seen. Alright, so, that was basically saying the two faces of the duck, so we gotta go find them. Hold on, indeed. Alright, so. Okay, fine, this is the room before, so actually I have to kill these guys again. I always go up here to get everything. Okay, so I guess I... Okay, so it didn't... Oh, no, right. It didn't ask me to come up here to kill everybody, because there's no enemies there. I have to kill Tough Psy first. Yeah, and if I jump down like that, I'm kind of out of view, so it can be a problem that way. Alright, yeah, just keep walking my fist. Sometimes this will actually work very well, but sometimes I'll break through it, which is annoying. But alright, fine, he's dead. Yeah, with Tough Psy dead, I can jump back up here, swing across, and go to the left. And actually, one of, Two-Face's assistants, who I think was in the movie? Anybody's seen the Batman Forever movie in the audience, let me know if this is right. Sugar and Spice. I don't know if they were... I guess they were in the movie. Maybe. Or wait, no, I guess I have to kill more enemies first before I see them. Because they do... I did see this on test play. I was here for half an hour until I realized, oh, you have to hit the switches that come around. And go over here as well. Alright, is there anything over here? Yeah, there's hidden areas over here, but I'm also just trying to find enemies. Yeah, sometimes they don't appear until I kill other ones. So, alright, fine. There's, that's it. Alright, so drop down. Where are they? And everything nice. Yeah, these are the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little girl. But, Professor Utonium added an extra ingredient to the concoction. Chemical X. And thus the Powerpuff Girls were born. We should play one of those Powerpuff Girls games, but I don't know which one I want to do. I mean, do you want to see the chemical extraction, or is there another one you want to see? Because I've heard, well, I don't know. Well, first, we mentioned Powerpuff Girls a couple times on the show, the games, and that. Have you played the other ones? You mentioned playing chemical extraction. I know your pain, and I played it on N64, it's even worse. So, I don't know if you played the other ones. Are there any of them that are worth looking at? Or fine, other ones that are worth looking at because they're better than you'd think. I mean, chemical extraction is interesting in some capacities only because it puts in perspective of how good Power Stone is. No, I have not. Yeah, the one I understand is Relish Rampage, which was on PS2 and I think it was on GameCube as well. That actually is kind of like this 3D take on the show, which seems like it could be a fun case. Alright, where are the other enemies? Yeah, that's really the thing of this game, and you probably know this from your play of it. Okay, health. Alright, and slow down. Not that I recall. Okay, I mean, because there were... actually, here's the thing. There were a lot of those, but... Okay, fine. Let's go back to the start of this and just find where I have to go. Or if I can go out the door, or if I can go out the special area. Yeah, there are a lot of those, but from what I understand, they all came out really, really quickly. And most of them tended not to be well-liked. I mean... Okay, fine. We'll just go through the door. The other thing was, like, there's sugar, or there's spice, I think, up there on the ledge there, but I'll put a picture of what they look like if we don't see them. Oh, wait, no, we're gonna see them at the end. We fight them as far as boss here. But, okay, to go back into that then, because there were 3 on the Game Boy Color, I remember. They were kind of companion games starring each individual character, which were, ow, I knew I missed that jump. I was like, no. Which were, I want to get back out of that. There was, Bad Mojo Jojo, where he played as, Blossom. Ah, shit. There was, Paint the Townsville Green, which starred, Buttercup. And then there was Battle Hymn, which, starred Bubbles to it. But they apparently all played the same, although I think they also maybe had some kind of a Link Cable perspective, which if they did, I could maybe show some aspect. Alright, there is also, the coin of, Two Faces. That is a life, if I can get that. I want to go get that badly, while Flame is just standing there. Yeah, but those are those 3 on Game Boy Color. I heard they were very bad, but also, I'd be curious. I think they might be cheap. There was Relish Rampage, as I mentioned. There's Chemical Extraction. There's also Mojo Jojo A Go-Go, which was on Game Boy Advance. And I thought there was another one on Game Boy Advance as well, but I don't remember. It was, I think, it was Barrier Multimedia. I think we mentioned that when we did Super Mario Land that published those. But I think, okay, I'm dead. I was like, wait a second, why am I not moving? Right, because the Chemical Extraction was the people who made State of Emergency who developed that. Vis Entertainment, Scotland. Okay, perfect. That's life. Thank God. And thankfully, that was one of the boxes I could just, you know, grappling hook into. Alright, there's Black Mask again. So, ooh, again with the chainsaw. Yeah, okay, I guess that goes to the perspective of this with Batman, which is that, with a couple exceptions, Batman usually is kind of on his own. It's rare, I guess, that there's the, you know, sexual perspective of Batman, except for, I guess, Mask of the Phantasm, and also, actually, another Batman game that I could definitely show, I think, which is, along with Bloodfest and Bloodlust, would be, Batman animated, or the Batman, well, no, not the Batman animated series, there was a game based on Game Boy, and the Super Nintendo one, but, the Batman Telltale series, actually, which I have on Xbox One, and then I have the Enemy of Within, which is on, I have the Switch version of that, which actually does get to some perspective of that, which is actually really, really interesting, especially the way they tell the story on that one. That is a good one, if, chat, you've ever played it. I definitely recommend that if you have not played, either of those. Alright, good, we're getting through the door. Yeah, I just want to keep going. Because this game is going smoothly. It's supposed to be about a 3-hour game, but given deaths and game overs and all that, that's going to be a question of it actually, you know, is going to be that way. Alright, there is a crushing machine. So it's just like Streets of Rage, and there's Mephisto. Yeah, he is blocking, but yeah, he is dying, feasibly. So I guess that goes to one other thing, which is that usually, like in Mortal Kombat and other games, the block is not always going to keep you from living. You'll still get hurt just a little less unless you do the bat morph. So I was like, yeah, there you go. Yeah, this like, what's this thing? Yeah, well, Dark Fist is there. And yeah, they can get crushed by that, but so can you. So, careful. Okay, got out of the way, unfortunately. Yeah, it goes up and down really slowly. Or you know what? Fine, we'll be sadistic. Sticky goo, you're not moving anywhere. There you go, he's dead. And I guess I got health off of doing that. Alright, so this game is rewarding my sadism. Alright, let's go. Yeah, there are other things I could search for, but I was like, well, no, at this point, I'll keep going. But any secret stuff I will feasibly find when I can find it. Okay, so yeah, we are at the warehouse at the docks, and there's an enemy in the box. Mangler and Wait, didn't we have Chainsaw already? No, we have Buzzsaw. Yeah, I guess it's Chainsaw's, younger brother. Alright, yeah, there you go. That was a sight right there. I'm uppercutting him feasibly through his legs, and I'm not touching him. Alright. So yeah, there's Mangler. Yeah, again. Oh! And Daddy Cool. Alright, so there you go. Yeah, they definitely weird stuff with the names. Going back to that, you're mentioning that as far as, like, Black Mask. Well, fine. Black Mask maybe being referenced to something else, but also, yeah, get up. I'm punching right above you, but it's right above his head. Yeah, Daddy Cool is like, yeah, Daddy just has to stay down. I don't have to get hit by anything. Ow! You know what? You know, let's hit him with bat gas if I can. Except I'm off, so it's not not doing anything to them. Or at least Mangler's gone. You know what? Fine. Daddy Cool, you're gonna be hit with the gas. He says he rolled out of the way, and he shoots it. Alright, there you go. So just shoot him back. And rolls, yeah, Daddy Cool is, I guess, Daddy Cool with his moves. Alright, I think we're at the end of this section. There is one other part I know now how to do it, but when I was doing test play, I was totally lost. I actually had to look the FAQ up, and I will say this, I do have the FAQ on hand if I need it. Yeah, you have to hit these switches. You're wondering, wait a minute, they just are part of the background. You have to kick them specifically, you can't punch them for some reason. Yeah, by doing that, it drops the boxes here, and you can make this going fine. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, I was here already. I think, wasn't I? Wait, no, Mephisto, unless Mephisto is back again. So yeah, I'm not even remembering. I was like, wait, did I already fight him? Ow! I'm getting burned. Again. Yeah, I'm in a bad situation here. Yo, out of the way! Ah, damn. That's what happens. They sometimes can just block everything. They can sometimes be really stupid just walking your punches, but then it's also the case of, oh no, they'll break out of it. So it goes to the idea of design and it being very off that way. Alright. Oh, okay, hit him with the gas, it missed. That's the other thing as far as the gadgets, is that you have the gadgets, they're cool to see, but A, they're hard to pull off, and B, they don't always help. Alright, fine, dead in the ass, I don't care. Alright, come on, can I go up here? Yeah. Okay, I can, but I can't go through it. Oh, right, that's the other thing, you have to hit that very specifically. Here's what I did in my test play. Hit the hook there, basically swing that way, there he is, it's fine, I'll kill him. Yeah, kill Sinbad, ow! I guess Sinbad, either Sinbad the pirate, Sinbad the comedian, because I guess this was 1995. So he was around. Fine, he's still around, he's still alive, just that, yeah, I haven't seen him doing much recently. Alright, there's Gauntlet as well. Ow! Yes, walking my fists, guys. Oh, okay, what did I get hit by? Okay, he kicked me, alright, I just wasn't sure what happened. Alright, Yeah, because here's the challenge right there. Alright, so, yeah, Gauntlet's dead. There's the box. Let me, okay, I'm not trying to hit the gas with it. I'm trying to... Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I can't. Oh, no, I have to bust that box down. Because when you see the yin-yang, you think that, oh, yeah, I can just throw either the sonic bomb or something at it. But you have to hit all the switches. So there's another switch. Hit that. It explodes for some reason. And can I take an easier way to get through some of this? No. You do have to make that jump and do the Cape Glide, which is not easy. Yeah, by doing that, it does bring that, and then I can go here. Alright, so... You have to be very precise hitting the hooks there. It looks cool, but it's also something that, yeah, okay, there's Little Kev. I think there's Big Kev, who just dropped down. Yeah, Little Kev is just standing in front of my uppercut. There's another one, and then... Fine, we'll hit the other one on the way out. So at this point, you have to go this way, and it'll basically take you there. So I'm gonna sit back and just do nothing. Yeah, it's very weird this way. I don't know, like, if you've gotten this far in this game, And I'll say this also, don't think that, no, this is showing I have skill in this game. No, I don't. I absolutely don't. I'm not gonna, you know, lie to you that way. I'm not good at this game. It's just that I had to practice specifically just to get a sense of, okay, what are we doing and how can we get through this? Alright, so there's one more enemy, because you have to hit all those switches, you have to go over and get the other one. And there's Big Kev, so we got Little Kev gone. Ew! Yeah, just keep walking to my fists, Big Kev. Fine, it's fitting that he goes down to me walking to my fists, while the other one just was blocking my uppercuts and did nothing. Yeah, by hitting those switches, those boxes go away and go through. Thank God. It took me half an hour to figure out how to do this on test play before I said, you know what, I'm going to look at the FAQ. Also, boss. This is oh, there's Spice. Oh! Yeah, were they in the movie? Tell me, chat, I should have seen that movie, you know? I talk about that as far as that. I was like, no, I ended up not having seen it. Now I'm blocked, so yeah, there's an epic battle going on there, but we can't see anything. It's like the game is censoring me specifically. Alright. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna probably die here. Ow. Maybe I should do the Molina roll. Oh. Yeah, except I can't do it. Come on. Oh, there you go. Alright, there you go, and that's what happens when they're in there. Okay, so game over again. I guess we'll have a count at the end of this. How many times we get game over, how many times we see this screen. Alright, so let's go to, let's go back and, do this again. And remember, if we didn't have the code, we'd have to be doing this, all from the beginning again. Alright, let's see. I'll try scene 13. I don't know which one it is. Okay, oh, okay, I'm glad that showed. It did nothing. So, basically, they give you 16 scenes for each, or 16 screens, but they don't always work. And, I'll go into this from before, like, for since you were off for a little bit. I hit on one of these, it crashed the game. I'm glad I have that to show. So 11 didn't do anything, 10 doesn't do anything, 9 doesn't... Okay, 9 worked. So basically, the stage select code is like, yeah, they gave you perspectives of the game dying. Hopefully this is not one of them. Because I just want to go back and fight Sugar Spice again. Okay, good. Wait, where the hell am I? Okay, what screen am I on? Here's one thing also. Okay, there's Bad Gaz. Alright, so there's, okay, is that, and Bad Mark. So Gaz, I'm thinking Super Mario RPG, but it was, with 1 Z, not 2. Okay, so yeah, I would thought, oh, that would have been the last, part of the level, but apparently not. Alright, so there's Big Mike and Big Baines. Alright, here's another thing, which is that if I get out of this, and I find that I'm not there, there's a way I can go back to the title screen with the code in. But I kind of want to do that if I can avoid it. Ow, stop it. Alright, there we go. Now, where is the way out? See, this is also the weird case as far as the stage select. You're thinking, well, I'll just select the level that's the highest. They'll be set, but yeah, yeah, where am I going? There's health dropping. I don't know what's going on. You know what? Fine, I'll do this. Hit start button when you have that code in. Hit the select button. It's an instant game over. You go back to the title screen. Okay, so it wasn't room 11. I probably should have taken down what the rooms are, but as I said, if nothing else is giving you a laugh of saying, like, wait a second, what's with this game? And maybe it being worse than you think. Okay, or maybe worse design. Alright, so 9 was a secret room. Let's do 8. Alright, there we go. Let's get this going. And eventually, I think I'll also have to get a case of, like, where I'll have to bust my alcohol out, just because, like, yeah, I'm gonna lose my mind. But I'm having a good time so far as the experience of playing and talking with everyone, as opposed to saying, like, yeah, you know, issues with this game. Okay. Mercutio. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, Dolphin, you're saying Shakespeare. There you go. There is your Shakespeare. Mercutio. So yeah, Mercutio is just standing there doing nothing, but so I can just punch right through him. Alright, so he went down really easily. And Felon, so yeah, not his, he doesn't get his cool name. Ow. So this is a feasibly secret area, so you're seeing a lot of the secret areas while I'm trying just to find where the boss is. There's Killer Jim. Okay, now I'm trying to throw the bomb that way, and I can't. Whoa. Okay, good. Okay, there's Bad Cliff. I also don't want to fall in the pit, because I get the sense that there's something down there. There's going to be a screen transition or something. Alright, Bad Cliff, you're going to be going away. Alright, there you go. He eventually just gave up. So, like, there you go. There's your, perspective of this. Alright, Dark Ninja. Ooh! And over the pit! And it does draining damage on that. I did not know that. Alright, fine. You're off. So yeah, this is the perspective of doing platform jumping with up as your jump button. Alright, so yeah, this... Okay. I guess I'm supposed to go down here. I didn't see this, so I'm not sure where we are. Or, okay, we're here. Oh, we're back here again. Alright, so, you know what, fine, I gotta find where the boss is. So fine, we're doing this. Yeah, sorry if this is gonna be repetitive this way, but yeah. That's what you get for a game like this. Alright. So let's try again. Let's take Batman out. Level 4. 7? Yeah, now I'm just guessing, which I know is not making it interesting, but... If nothing else, it shows that you can't even necessarily cheat in this game and make it easy. As I said, feasibly, I still have to keep doing this anytime I get a game over. Alright, so hold on, let's do this. Alright, now... Where am I? Alright, there's Bad Dan. Alright, so... Yeah, Bad Phil, so all the bad people. So Bad Phil, Bad Ned. Alright, ow! Yeah, imagine this sight as far as, Batman, getting, surrounded by these guys and, yeah, getting hit down. Alright, so there's a life. Okay, fine, that was worth coming here for. But, I just need to find the way out. How do I get out of here? Unless, do I have to go to the right? Okay, yeah, now, where are we going? How do I get out of here? Alright, so yeah, this case is one of those cases. Holy batshit, even cheating is flawed. There you go. Indeed. I know, that's a weird case. Here's the thing, I also was going in a room, I was like, wait a second, there should be an enemy here. There should be a way out. I hit down an R, nothing's happening. Alright, so, that's an interesting case. Chat, then you want to go into that, which is that, can you think of a game where, you can't necessarily even cheat properly? I'm trying to shoot the grapple hook just to see if there's anything I'm missing. Or boxes I can blow up. You know what? I'll try blowing up the boxes and I'm gonna reset again, because, like, I hate that I'm doing this, but as I said, look, what's the idea of this show? The idea of the show is show off experiences of games that maybe you either haven't seen or perspectives just going deep into it. So, alright, fine. I don't know where the hell I'm going. I'm stuck in here. I'm going left and right. I'm going up and down, trying to shoot the grappling hook every which way. I'm going up. Nothing's happening. I'm trying to go down somewhere. I'm in the center. I'm literally shooting everywhere with my grapple hook. I can't get out. Thank God for this code. So yeah, we're hitting start select, we're quitting. So there you go. I don't know if you've ever seen this select first, but there you go. Or anyone else in chat, but there you go. Yeah, next level is where I'll pull the alcohol out, feasibly. But alright, so, let's try this again. Hopefully, okay, no, not that far yet. I think it's 6. I'm just trying to get to the boss. Is it that hard for me to say that? I don't want to skip it. I want to at least try and fight it. And on full 5 lives, it's going to be easier than coming in with not many. Alright, so let's try again. Okay, that's this again. You know what? Fine, we'll play this part again. Alright, I had to do this with the bank anyway, so... I'm just trying to find the room where they are, because it is a separate room. It covers each, or it should, at least. I think here's the other thing, which is... Actually, I'm mentioning other plays of this game from other channels on YouTube or elsewhere. I'll mention the Super Gaming Brothers play of this. They were saying that, hey, that stage select looks like it's very beta-like, as far as that, hey, it's something that was used for testing, which... I mean, that's the idea, usually, of level select in games like this. It's like, hey, they'll put a code in so they can test certain parts of the game without having to play through the whole way. But in the case of this one, it's like, how do you keep track of what that is? Number one, with this. And number two, what happens when it... I guess they feasibly didn't test them all. Alright, so back here, we do know what to do. Just hit the switches. And kill Mephisto again, which I guess they don't have full health when I come in. So, alright, fine. This is fine, so you know what? Fine. Just hit and walk in my fists, and we'll go. And there's Bloodlust jumping right into my fist. There you go. Which is lucky, but sometimes you're in cases where you'll be blindsided, and that is not fun. Like I said, if nothing else, you're getting a good laugh out of this game for sure, I guess, because of, yeah, where you can't even do the cheats correctly, or, okay, that's my fault. That was my fault. I will admit that. There we go. There's Sid again with that. Jesus. Yeah, you know what? Fine. I'll try and go away so he doesn't come back. I was walking very slow. Okay, he's not gonna go, is he? Just throw the batarangs, I guess, and keep hitting him. I'm surprised I'm actually able to throw the batarangs as well as I am. Let's try the homing one. There you go. Here's what I did before. Throw the homing one out, which you need a blueprint for normally, but with this code, you have access to every gadget. Okay, good. He's dead. Thank God. There we go. Oh, no. Well, there's Gauntlet. Yeah, just stay in there and die. That's fine. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, that's... Ooh, chainsaw to the dick. Yeah, indeed. That is... Yeah, that was the case of the, Okay, fine. He killed me that way. Alright, you bastard. Alright, fine. That's the idea. It is very weird, yeah. I mean, I guess when you're saying what the fuck to, what was that specifically? The idea of the Batarang thing? Okay, that was the regular one. I'm hitting the Y button for that, but sometimes it just throws the normal. Alright. Yeah, whatever. Alright, there's Little and Big Kev again there. They're gonna die. Ow. Yeah, the slide thing. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of weird stuff you'll see as far as these characters, and yeah, you wait. The next level in particular, there's something to that at all. Yeah, just keep going. At least they are gonna do that. Oh, the chainsaw. The fact that they'll ride it, the fact that they'll shoot it out, the fact they'll do a lot of things with it. So yeah, they do love the things with the chainsaw, that's for sure. But thankfully we're gonna get out of this, and we can fight Sugar and Spice on a pretty much full set of lives. I mean, it is cool when you get stuff like this going down. It's just that, yeah, it just seems like it's more luck, almost. As far as getting that going. Alright, there you go. There is the, glide in. Not as graceful as Batman normally would, but, we're making it work somehow. Alright, so, hold on. Let's do this. Finally, Sugar and Spice. Let's fight them. Ow. As far as strategy, well... Sometimes they'll run into you, so I mean, avoid their attacks. Sometimes they'll also take more hits. Alright, I'm getting hit by in the back. I don't want to get a game over, though. That's the one thing I'll say. I did beat them on the test play. Alright, there, yeah. She's on the ground there. It's like, yeah, I'm just punching. I'm just hoping... I'm doing that in a vain attempt, saying, like, no, you know, they'll... That they won't, you know, do what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, because sometimes they'll get stuck in that, so you can still, yeah, basically just kill them that way. Okay, so it's good. You can use that to your advantage. Alright, Sugar and Spice are dead. And there is Two-Face. He does do that weird walk. But he does look sort of like he did in the movie, a little bit. Although, as I mentioned, it's not the actual actors of the movie playing them. Alright, I'm trying to get out of the way. Oh yeah, he'll have the gun, so it's like a Mr. X. Oh yeah, by the way, that is the rocket jet boots. You hit forward, and X on them when you get the blueprint for it, and you do that, but it doesn't do much as far as damage. The roll is more effective. Oh no, but yeah, just walk into my fist, yeah. Harvey Dent's supposed to be smart, even after he turns into Two-Face, but, no, not in this case. But hey, I'll take it, look. If I can exploit this game to my advantage and give you something funny, saying like, why is he walking, and now he has knives, by the way. I don't know if that was in the movie. And now he got onto my game, now he's the coin. So it's like, yeah, he has to get a sense of like, yeah, it's time for me to die. Wait, he recovered health from that? Okay, I didn't know he could do that, shit, alright. Yeah, speaking of what the fuck case, no. Alright, fine, keep walking in my hands. Yeah, you're getting a good laugh, I'll say that, if nothing else out of the show, I promise you that. Okay, so I did not know he recovered health with that, so fine, he's dead. Alright, yeah, fuck you, Two-Face, you're gone. There we go, that is, World 4, or Level 4. Yeah, but the, trouble is just going to begin. Okay, so next up is the, I think the hall, or the concert hall, I believe. I had hell doing this on test play, and I was doing that earlier today. Just because I wanted to get a sense of what am I doing? How can I handle this? Alright, so the police band intercept says... Yeah, the, Mag or Enigma Tech. Yeah, because that goes to the movie, or the idea of Riddler, what he's doing, is launch at the new and approved box in the Ritz Gotham Ballroom. There we go. Eyewitnesses suggest Two-Face's gang is involved, aided by a new gang, and greed question marks, which goes to the movie as well of Riddler and Two-Face teaming up. Current identity is a mystery? Yeah, let's go take care of them. So yeah, we're gonna see new enemy types here. I can describe Batman in general one word, which is tragedy. Yeah, and that is a good word to describe it. And we're going the Shakespeare perspective, Dolphin was mentioning that. Well, there's Berserker and Fanatic. And I guess fitting that way because, yeah, it's the idea of, okay, Batman becoming a vigilante of justice for Gotham City on the back of having to, I guess, compartmentalize the perspective of his parents dying. Alright, solving the levers and fighting each foe. Heed this warning, look out below. Oh, yeah, those levers. Ooh, Christ. We'll get to that a little bit, but yeah, you've got a point to that as far as the perspective of Batman and what makes that fascinating and why people have such an attachment to Batman as a franchise. Even as far as a game like this, just getting a sense of, okay, what's the idea of what Batman's going to be doing? Which is that, you're right, compartmentalize the idea, and especially when it gets to, like, the dramatic perspective of itself with the comics, and with the movies, and the TV show, and actually the TV shows tend to do a good job of that. Well, fine, one in particular especially, which is the animated series, which I should probably try and get that Adventures of Batman and Robin games to play it, because, yeah, that's definitely the perspective of that idea. Yeah, I can't do the down R thing, but alright, so I was just looking for enemies, because I just want to kill everything here before I go on to the next area, which I'm going to get a game over on anyway, but I want to try and at least avoid part of it. Yeah, because you can hang on to those, and... oh, they're both health. Okay, so this... oh, so Riddler's saying something about the switches. So here are the things. There's the switches here. You have to hit them. But you can't punch them. You have to kick them. For some reason, you can never punch the switches. And there's a hole to go down, and here's another switch that hits that has enemies, and they dropped right in. So that actually helped out very well. And there's a part later that's going to be very good to that, too. Alright, there's Centaur, and there's Fruitcake. Yeah, there's the name there, so it's kind of undercutting the idea of the tragedy of Batman. As far as Batman himself, and I guess feasibly other aspects of the Enterprise, because we were saying earlier, we went to the circus, and that's kind of tying into the death of Robin's parents. This movie sort of gets into, from what I understand. But, yeah, you're right, that tragedy, too. Alright, so there's Fruitcake, boom. Yeah, and you can't hit the switches, by the way, until everybody is dead on the field. Let's go down. Yeah, I hate this part we're gonna get to. I'm getting game over here, I know that, but, because I'm so low on lives. Yeah, you fall down here, and there's that switch. Alright, there's Cyclone. These are the, Riddler goons. Ooh. And there's a couple things I do want to hope they show off, if nothing else. There's some attacks they have that are very weird. Yeah, he dropped the black hole. I don't think you'd see it because of this. Also, most villains are dealt a bad hand or cheated in life. That's true, too. In terms of, especially stuff like, we're talking, I guess, with, Harvey Dent. Harvey Dent, because, yeah, he's definitely dealt a bad hand. He was supposed to be the savior of Gotham City and ends up being a villain for it. The Penguin, as far as, Batman Returns and also the perspectives of him. I'm trying to think of other good examples as far as that. I mean, other ones who just want to cause chaos, like, Joker. But you're right, that idea of that, and that is very interesting, and I think it does, I'll tell you, it's interesting the time upon when this game came out and when the movies were around in the 90s, which was looking at the idea of Batman as this kind of deeper, well, gothic thing as far as, like, the look, and also the comics do go on this as well, but also, that was kind of this very noirish, you know, Shakespearean look as far as an ending game over, which is fine. I hate this room, though, and I'll show you why when we go back. I do know specifically what room this is, and I do know where the spots for this are. And I guess the question as far as the movies are concerned, I mean, most of the ones that really, I guess, got into that were probably the two Tim Burton made, which were Batman and Batman Returns. Mask of the Phantasm in particular, which is based upon the animated series. I don't know in forever how much that was, and Batman and Robin didn't either, because Batman and Robin was going the campy direction like the 60s show. And then Batman Begins and The Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises, and the new one, The Batman, which I have not seen. Chad, have you seen that? Because I know I need to go to it, because I'm hearing it's supposed to be really good. Yeah, he drops he drops like the fake hole thing, like in cartoons. You walk down, then you fall down. Also, yeah, I'm just kind of hiding behind here. Not really, you know, that dignified for Batman, but hey, it'll get it to work. I'm fine with that. Alright. Yeah, that's weird, just doing the jump. It's like, yeah, what are you doing? With Hurricane and Cyclone. Alright. Oh. Yeah, and then he rolled into me. Oh, unfortunately. Yeah, oh. Yeah, he's stuck. Oh, they're stuck, thankfully. Just roll into him. It's interesting, yeah, I am kind of, I guess, you know, undoing that perspective of the idea of, like, let's look deep into Batman, because, like, I'm stuck in a corner trying to handle all these enemies down here. And there are a lot, and I've gotten game over just on the 5 lives or the 6 lives they give you. So, we'll see if I can do this better. Alright, there's Tornado. But there is an attack he has, I hope I can show it. Just, okay, fine, he'll suck me in, so it's like, so it's exactly like, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, so it's, get over here! Also, I want to do the goop. That sticky goo. Alright. The only 5 that aren't are Poison Ivy, the Joker, Harley Quinn, or, the only 5 that aren't are Poison Ivy, the Joker, Harley Quinn, Bane, and Ra's al Ghul. And, well, okay, Harley Quinn is for a different reason, but necessarily as far as the idea that she was dealt a bad hand, she got involved with Joker, and that was the concern as far as her for that. But that makes that really interesting, too. Alright, so there's Dust Devil. I guess, like, the vacuum, nothing beats, or it's fine, it's Dirt Devil as far as the vacuum. Nothing beats the power of a Dirt Devil. Yeah, it's like, yeah, Batman can do it, I think. I'll make Batman do it, damn it. He's gonna, oh no! Guess I'm stuck. Ah. Alright, fine, yeah, I'm losing my lives like crazy just on the back of this, yeah, but... Yeah, Dust Devil gave me a lot of trouble when I was playing as well, so I was like, yeah, just keep... Oh, thankfully he is running into my fists. That didn't happen on test play. Alright, now they're dead, I can... We'll get Lufern, which I guess is a reference to Lou Ferrigno? Maybe? I don't know. That's, fine, that's comic, sort of. Because of, Incredible Hulk. Alright. Yeah, fortunately, he can't fall in the hole. It's not like Animal Crossing, where it's like, oh yeah, you fall in the pitfall, and that's it. You know what? You know what? Fine, well, okay, he died before I could fall into it. Okay. Hit that. There we go. Because there's a switch that goes over on the side. It drops down other stuff. Alright, there's Mooski. Oh. Also, the other thing I guess I will give as far as a strategy here is when you see just one enemy, try and just use that to your advantage and you just fight him alone. Thankfully, I did get him a sticky goop. Which is weird that way. It's like, yeah, it looks like, what is this stuff? It looks like lava. When I shot it out, I was like, I did it by accident. Or I'll just do that. Oh, damn it. Alright, come on. Yeah, at this point, also, the gadgets are not going to help you that much. As far as damage output. But yeah, alright, he's dead. Thank God. But yeah, that is interesting going back to the thing with the Batman villains as far as that. And actually, I guess that goes also to, going back to the animated series, one of my favorite episodes of the show, which is... I'm sorry, the name is escaping me. It's the one where it's all the villains basically talking about the times they almost got Batman. Chat, if you know, let me know as well why I kick Ricky, or try to. Yeah, damn it, Ricky. This is also where they have higher health. Oh, I'm trying to do the roll. Yeah, remember, there's a delay in that. You know, technically I could sort of cheese the roll, but not always. Yeah, if I die here, by the way, I'm gonna skip this, or I'm gonna try to. Alright, there's Reginald. Alright, who's gonna hit me? Alright, yeah, by hitting that switch, this happens. Those come down. I wanna try and get up there to hit that switch. I'm not doing it. Alright, I'm getting up there somehow. But alright, I'll tell you what I'm not gonna do. I'm not going in that room again because I mentioned I got game over there multiple times. And there are areas I can fall back into that room, and if that happens, I'm gonna stop. So, what happens is you do that, you hit the switch, and it opens up the next area. We're going to the next area now. I'm sorry. Let's see. So, it's room 3. That room is annoying, and besides, I can also fall back into that, and I have to do that all over again. But that basically was gonna be it. As soon as I killed them, that would have been the end of it. But because of the way that the AI gets, it's not always going to be easy to even bypass it with the cheat. Actually, wait a minute. No, yes there is. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I'm going back down there. I'll tell you why. Fine, after I kill Dark Ninja. Because there's an exploit. I forgot to mention that. In fact, I could feasibly play the whole game this way. I'll play that part of it this way, after I kill the Dark Ninja. My question is this. In the case of Mr. Freeze and Clayface, why didn't they accept Batman's help? Yeah, good point. Because Mr. Freeze, well, fine, I know in particular on Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is the idea that he wants to save his love. I'm gonna go down here and I'll show you the exploit that'll let me kill these enemies in instant. As far as Clayface, I don't know the background, honestly, on him, which makes me not a good Batman fan, I guess. Why they didn't accept Batman's help? Probably because of, the pride of them. I get that in the perspective of Freeze specifically. Alright, so let me show you something. He could cure them, you're right, exactly. So I paused, here's what I did. When you have the level select code down, if you hold LR and hit start, the enemies die. They're gone. So, this is how we're getting through this part. In fact, fine. For Batman's next magic trick, we're gonna make a vacuum disappear. There you go. Yeah, just hold L and R, hit start, and they're gone. So, there you go. For this room, I'm making an exception for that part, because it's such a pain in the ass. I mean, you saw what's happened. I got a game over. I lost 4 or 5 lives just on this part alone. But yeah, to go back to that with Batman, you're right. The idea that, well, Batman could do that, but the other enemies, they don't want to take that help. They think that that's a weakness. So it's also the idea that there's all the bad hand in life, but also they get to such a case where they kind of sort of accept that's their lot in life, and they think, oh, they have to blame Batman for that and fight him, and they're not gonna take it. Yeah, you think that's, yeah, it's funny, yes. It is. As I said, I didn't know that I could do that. Fine. Alright, fine, we'll fight no, we're not. I lied. We're not fighting them, they're gone. I could go the rest of this game this way. I don't know if you can do it on the bosses. I probably should try that at some point, but alright. If I'm doing that, hit that. That opens up. I can take the thing up. So, there you go. Batman's a magician too? Yeah, there's a lot of things we didn't know about Batman, I guess. I mean, it is a wide perspective of Batman. I mean, I'm trying to remember. Wait a minute. I'm back up here again. So, oh, right. Because what I have to do is, I go down that way, I come back up, and then I go down the other hole. That's what happened. I was gonna say, as far as, like, some of the other interpretations of Batman, I don't think this completely gets into it. Ow. Oh, there's Miles, by the way, and Planter. So yeah, it's, going back to Tails, as far as that. My name's Miles. That's your name? Yeah, hate it. Yeah, and I'm just punching Miles that way. There you go. I was gonna say, maybe because I remember the Lego Batman movie. I know they're going some weird stuff as far as things with Batman, but I don't know if necessarily Batman was ever a magician that way. I mean, I'm trying to remember if someone got to a sense of that with Batman being able to do, like, magic trick. I mean, I guess feasibly the idea that he's the Dark Knight who's never seen. Alright, again with Fruitcake and them. Actually, fitting, I guess we're at the ballroom. You know what? Fine, we're doing it again. They're gone. Yeah, because I want to drop down this hole. I promise I won't use that the whole game, but I'm glad I remembered that that was something that happens. And you get that when you put in the stage select code. Oh shit, I don't. Okay, but wait a minute. Okay, I'm down here already. I killed everything. So, what I need to do is, I think I need to go up on the, okay, Mooski is still alive. Actually, no, I want to see if I can show off something with Mooski, if he'll shoot it. Oh, not that. Or Lufern. He'll shoot out this balloon. Okay, he'll also turn... It's like or not Scorpion, it's like Reptile. He goes invisible. So yeah, he's doing magic tricks too. He has this, like, balloon thing he throws. I want to see if I can't show this. If I can't show this, I'll put an edit on what it is. In the case of Dollface 2, she couldn't be cured, which makes you feel sympathy for her. And that's an interesting thing, too, because you think, like, well, wait a minute. For, I guess, when we think of comics or, like, stories like superheroes and villains and things like that, the thought is like, oh, yeah, the villains are going to be the ones who are going to be defeated in some cases, and the villains are the ones who are going to be victorious, which is the... Oh, here it is. Let me hit that. Yeah, there you go. There's your what the fuck case. Yeah, you turn into a balloon. So, yeah, we talked about, you know, Tubular from Super Mario World at one point, blowing up, getting a pea balloon for that. There's Batman doing it. But you're right, just to go to that, which is... Oh, Damien. Alright, so there's the devil, so it's the Omen case. So, to go back to that, you're right, the idea that you have these in-depth villains, and that goes to, I think, what makes Batman still so relevant and still so interesting today. People like the idea of the different shades, and the idea that it's one thing about villains you love to hate, but also villains you are interested in, think like, hey, could they potentially, you know, be in a better case that way? And Dolly Finn was mentioning the idea of, like, it's not Shakespeare. Fine, this game might not be Shakespeare, but Batman itself, there is something very Shakespearean about it, in the sense of the idea of the choices that all of the characters really have, and what they choose to do, and how they have to then deal with that decision, whatever it might be. As I said, we can have that deep discussion while, you know, having Batman blown up into a balloon, which I do love that. It is weird. I don't necessarily know what they're thinking to this, but they said, yeah, okay, I gotta find my way out. Oh, fine, there's Lee. Yeah, I might as well fight him, because these are new enemies. Unless I get close to game over, in which case then I will, make him disappear for my next magic trick. Oh, or I'll get into a case where it's like, finish him! So, like, yeah, no, like, he does do the same animation when he's stunned. And so do I. Oh, way to go. Well, thankfully he missed with the uppercut. And also he is rocking into my hand. Ow! Yeah, because of the way the backgrounds are, this is a case of the good graphics, or the better graphics, maybe on Super Nintendo getting in the way, because, yeah, you can't see anything, or you can't see anything behind it. Yeah, there's a great fight going on there, you know, but we're not seeing it. I can't imagine being an adult stuck in a child's body. Yeah, and we were talking about that last week with, oh, there's Nolan. I guess maybe, like, Christopher Nolan did the Batman, Begins and Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. But you're right, that idea, we were talking about that because we're talking about Sailor Saturn, because she was sort of a child that way, as far as that. And you know, what's that feeling of being an adult stuck in the body of a child? I know there's been stuff where that's kind of been played maybe as a joke. I remember actually, Grand Theft Auto Vice City or something like that, where there's a TV show called, what's it called? I'm trying to remember. Oh, Just the Five of Us. I think it's just... No, yeah, it is Just the Five of Us. I think it's either that or that's the one in San Andreas. It's one of them. It's a radio show. It's basically about a girl... actually, a weird family. It's supposed to be like a Three's Company take, and they take off on that with a boy who says, I'm so sick of this. I look 12, but I'm a 42-year-old investment banker. I want to go out and get laid. Yeah, right, and I'm Santa Claus. Now tidy your room. But I was like, yeah, that's playing it more for comedy, but in terms of, you're saying Dollface with Batman, that's playing it more as something else. Also, it's Houdini. I know that's Houdini, so there's the magic case. I guess I'm making a magic trick happen by him walking my fist. And Ranjin. Okay, I'm gonna die, so you know what, Ranjin, you're going away. Because I need to find out where the hell I'm going. Because I don't know where I'm going. I'm killing everything down here. I don't see where I'm supposed to go. There's Grantham. Yeah, he's gone too. I don't care. Sorry. Yeah, is this a jump move as far as the way of this? Yeah, like, but as I said, this is a game that, yeah, it's like, in order to be able to get through it at all, you have to cheat. And it's like, I don't even know where I'm going. Okay, let's see. Where the hell is this? Okay, everything's dead. I have that there. Let's go up. And if this doesn't work, I will then... Okay, this is back probably at the beginning. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to go to the next section. And then I'll probably tell later where I'm supposed to go. Because I killed everything here. But that's usually what you have to do. You kind of have to just go around, say like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Alright, there's health. At least we can do that. Oh, these are me falling again. So, fine. And I'm back here again. Alright, fine. You know what? Fuck this. We're looking up the the walkthrough on this, just because I got to this part here. That's how serious this has gotten. We have to look at walkthrough in order to know where the hell we're going. Okay, so that's the thing with the boxes. That's the warehouse. Full switches. Okay, that thing. Yeah, I'm trying to see where it is. Hit the switches first to go to that. Elevating platforms, that's coming later. More thugs. Okay, there's a hole that opened from up there. So, alright, so there's a hole that opens based upon where I go. Oh, the character's name is Baby Doll, not Dollface. Well, I mean, similar idea. So, I mean, I got that. As I said, my knowledge of Batman sometimes is a little more limited. Alright, so that's the one hole. There's another one that's going to open, I think, because of the switches I'm hitting. So, hey, keep the conversation going. I appreciate that. Alright. I just have to find... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, not there. Alright, there's that green one. Oh, I walked the right. A doll face is twisted metal. Okay. Oh, so I just have to open the right. Okay, so that's the other thing. I didn't know I had to go that way. Alright, fine, here we go. By the way, don't fall down there, where there's over there. Although, since I destroyed everything that's there, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Alright. Also, the other thing I should have done is I should have used the grapple hook. This is actually where it works favorably. Just use it here. Everything up here is able to be latched onto. Okay, so I guess I killed some stuff here. Here's what you want to do, usually. You want to hit the switch, I think, afterwards. It opens the hole. Okay, there's Dynamator. Yeah, because you hit the switch that's next to the hole. They can also hit you down, and you don't want to have that happen, but I'll hit them over there. He'll fall in. He's dead. I hit these on the side this way. I have to open this one up right here, but by doing that first, I hit this, enemies are going to drop down. Oh, wait. Okay, blue eyes didn't go down? Alright, hang on. Alright. Baby's got blue eyes. Yeah, for all of you Elton John fans out there. Well, I don't know if that's what they meant to say with this, but alright, fine. Let's do this. Because I have to open that one at the back, and like with the switches we had in the last level, you have to kick them. Okay, yeah. Bullet, Link. Fine, Bullet fell down. There's Link. Yeah, from Zelda. So yeah, Ocarina of Time prelude for part 4 next week. Ow! I don't want Link to, you know, be the one to kill me. Yeah, we play this, and then we can go back to that game. And there's Pincher. Ow. Yeah, it's a Pincher giving the Molina roll. Yeah, go back to the Twisted Metal thing. We should do one of those. I gotta get one, number 1. And, number 2, we'll have to set down when we want to do that. I guess then, what Twisted Metal would you want to see first? Of any of them, because I can get basically all of them. Alright, there's Slayer. I do love that band. Yeah, Slayer's finds the sound too loud, which is hilarious in that continuity that way. If you watch the ending to her episode, you'll get emotional. Okay, oh yeah, for doll, no, you said baby doll. It's like, yeah, see, I'm getting it wrong too. Alright, Dark Angel. Also, something that is a TV show that James Cameron's involved in. Alright, there you go, that opened it up. And there's a game based on Dark Angel as well. Alright, down we go. But, yeah, that's an interesting thing, you're right. The idea of feeling that emotion as far as, you know, a character like that. I like the swinging. It's nice to see. Running it is weird, and there's Rian and Bedlam. So I guess Rian, I'm thinking Rian Johnson, who made movies like Looper and Star Wars Episode 8 and Knives Out. Alright, there you go, he's gone. This part is annoying, though. You have to use the swing. Because those come down. There's that enemy. There's Mr. Gray. Okay, I fell down. This is what happened. As for Twisted Metal, yes, I'd love to see that. Of course, it's going on the master list for sure. All of them. Well, all the ones I can get a hold of, although, actually, they're all basically readily available. And I have the systems to run basically all of them. Because 1, 2, 3, and 4 are on PS3, and there are PS1 games, so I can get them that way. There's Black on the PS2. There's, what was the one? Head-On was the one on the PSP. It's also on the PS2. And there's the PS3 one. I gotta get the PS3 one. I know it's supposed to be amazing, and it's supposed to be cheap. Alright, good, there's health here. I didn't get this. So that's good I got that. Alright, so let's go back to where that was. Since this is different, because when I was doing it on the test play, I fell down in that pit over there, and nothing happened. Or fine, nothing happened, but something happened. I had to fight those enemies again. See, I haven't even started drinking yet, and I'm kind of stumbling over that. Alright, now that I'm at this case... Yeah, the swing is useful this way. It's just it's weird that you have to hit the select button for it. And you have to understand how it works, and you have to, in order to shoot it up, you have to hit up and select very specifically. In this case, there's no reason to do that. But yeah, the idea of, like, the swing case, but there are other Batman games that do that better, like Arkham Asylum and City and, Night and, Arkham Origins. Amongst others. But yeah, you do get that idea, like, yeah, because Batman has the grappling hook, you want to have that running. And this game does have it, it's just that understanding how to run it is the problem. And, okay. Okay, because that, here's the thing, that will fall, that platform over there will fall. I'm kind of just staying here because I wanted to... Yeah, he'll fall down. So, I want to see if I can't get to that hook there. Okay, good, I can. Thank God. There's Brainstorm. Okay, he knocked me down. Yeah, as I said, on test playthrough, this gave me hell because I had to come back all the way here, and I skipped this room, so I said, oh, I have to fight these things again. If that happens again, by the way, we're not gonna handle that. Alright, so I have to make the walk back. Okay, this is better in that way than the test play was, but alright. And more time for discussion. I've liked the idea of what we've been able to talk about, and I said going deeper into Batman, because honestly, we should be going deeper into Batman, you're right. And, look, this is not the best game to do that with by any stretch of the imagination, but hey, we get to have that discussion regardless. And I get to give you a good laugh on top of that. I can show you also the struggles of what a game like this is like. What batshit. Yeah, indeed. Oh, I mean, because here's the thing. I'll say this, because the thing on this game, when I played it, I didn't get this far when I first played it years ago. Because in a lot of ways, it was so cryptic of where do I need to go and how do I need to do everything I need to do. The point where I'm looking at the FAQ and it's not helping me. It's like, wait a second, where do I have to go? And in fact, it didn't even help. I just walked past the side. And I found myself, oh, I have to go in here. So it's not clear where you need to go, and it's not even a case of, oh, you feel satisfied when you finally figure it out. I mean, it's not like Zelda. In fact, it's good we're playing the Zelda game, you know, next week, because it contrasts very well. It's the idea that you have a challenge of what you gotta do with your game to understand what you have to do and where you have to go. But in that case, you get a sense of when you finish or figure out what you have to do, you feel very accomplished. Yeah, and there's Brainstorm again. Don't knock me off! There's Bug-Eye. No! No! Alright, you know what? Yeah, they're kicking me off. I'll tell you what we're doing. We're quitting, because I'm going to get a game over any second anyway. I'm not doing that again. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the exploit to go past. I'm going to use the exploit to get back to where we were, and then we're going to go past them with the magic act. Yeah, there is a concept. Alright, it is 5-4. I know that because I was doing this about an hour before we went on tonight. Because I said, I have to practice some stuff with this, but I kept falling down, having to go back to that other area. And if I fall down again, yeah, that's not going to be a good time. Okay, so we're going to finish this game, don't worry. Somehow we're making this work. And I said, I guess that's the thing about the April Fool's show. Fine, bye-bye, they're gone. As I said, maybe, here's the thing, I mean, I guess, yay, more magic. Alright, so you're happy to see that. And I'm happy to see it here because, yeah, I want them gone because that'll collapse when they go. Alright, bye-bye. Yeah, because that collapses, and if you miss, yeah, that happens. I should've, yeah, fine, whatever. Yeah, I'm not going back. In fact, you know what? It is faster just to go back out and start that part of it again. But right, yeah, that's good. But as I said, with the April Fool's Day show, I guess it makes, you know, more of a rationalization to say, like, you know what? I'm gonna break the game with cheats if I have to. If it's something I can't necessarily handle easily, and especially when I could use cheats that way. So, if nothing else, I don't feel bad necessarily doing it. And also, because of the way this game is designed, it's like, no, it's my revenge on the game. But as I mentioned, just because we're playing it for now doesn't mean that, oh yeah, we can't look at stuff you want to see that might not be great at any time during the year. It's just that this is going to be a specific point where, for the April Fool's Day show, we'll have this, you know, guaranteed each year. Because I've liked that idea, just me thinking like, alright, what do we want to do with this? Alright, hang on here. I just have to keep doing the swing. Alright, Mr. Gray rolled off, so like, good case on him. Oh, no. Yeah, Alright, fine. Yeah, they're just... Yeah, Lori is disappearing. That's going... Oh, shit! I fell anyway! Alright, fine. See, even the magic trick is not helping me. And I get 0. Just show, like, what your, output of this is. Actually, wait a minute. I just realized something. When I did that, it doesn't give me, an enemy, take. Alright, fine. 5-4. Let's do this one more time. Because there is one platform in the middle that does not collapse, so as long as I can get to that one, I can stand there and, think about what to do. Alright, let's try again. Because here's the thing, it's not that I'm doing badly, I just don't want to fall down and go back to that other room again, even with this exploit. So, there they are. Yeah, they disappeared in midair. So yeah, I'm gonna at least vary it up, damn it. Alright, so there we go. Alright, bye-bye. I mean, that is an interesting one as far as, like, the idea that, yeah, Bug-Eye, yeah, he's gone. Okay, so I can hook there, but that goes... Oh, there's Psycho. Yeah, Psycho's dying. I just don't want to fall again. Alright, there's Frenzy. So, you know, I'll fight him, because I'm here. But, I mean, that is an interesting one. Stupid spam buffs, go away, make them disappear. I can't. I can't hit... Yeah, I could hit start and L and R, that's not going to be a case. Fine, whatever. I mean... I'll say this. I'm fine with that happening. I've not actually haven't seen it in a while, so like, fine, whatever. Alright. Alright, when you do that, then that platform comes out. Oh, it's moving. Christ. Oh, no. And it keeps moving, so I don't know when I can jump off. Or, okay, I guess I could just do that. Alright, fair enough. Okay, so that actually worked better than I thought it would. Alrighty. Okay, here's Riddler. So yeah, played by Jim Carrey in the movie with the stick. In the test play, it was not too bad because he just kept walking into my hands. But he also will make clones or guys like that. Yeah, he's hitting me, nothing happened. Yeah, I got rid of Riddler really quickly. So yeah, I mean, fair enough, because I guess the idea is that Riddler is more about, you know, mind games. He's not about the combat. So when you really think about it, having, you know, Jim Carrey scrawny that way in the movie made sense. I guess maybe with Paul Dano in the new one. Feasibly. Alright, here's the deal. Oh, that hurts. Okay. So you have to hit the switches. Okay, there's a life, so that's good. There's health, that's also good. And the way out is the one on the left over here. So we're gone. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, that's the name of this game. It's just all these weird things that happen, and all these things that you can feasibly exploit. I mean, ElecVerse, you said you played this game when you were younger. How far did you get? The AI is dumb. Yeah, the AI is dumb, but also the AI can still be really cheap and avoid some of those things. I got lucky there. Sometimes he won't, you know, fall for that trick. I can't just keep hitting the Y button all the time. Sometimes he'll just break through my punches, and I'll be stuck, and I'll die. I got lucky there, extremely. Actually, the one thing I didn't try, I probably should have tried this, you know... Okay, before we end tonight, I'll come back and try that. I want to try on one of the bosses. I want to see if I can do that. I don't remember how far I got. Well, it's just fair, because I know I didn't get that far when I played it, but I didn't play it much when I was growing up. I just rented it once, that was it. Previous henchmen if going to the abandoned subway station below the Ritz Gotham after stopping the high city launch of Edward Nygma's new box. Gotham police are reluctant to follow, owing to the subway's advanced state of decay, so barring an appearance from Batman, or Robin, though Batman in this case, looks like another successful caper for the former district. Yeah, okay, fine. He's the district attorney. Okay, he's like, I should have remembered that that's what Harvey Dent was, but yeah, okay, fine. We'll take care of him. We'll stop this case. We'll go into the subway. And after that, we only have 2 more levels left, or worlds left. Alright, so this is, yeah, it is, because, yeah, there was where the World's Fair was, which I guess goes to Mask of the Phantasm, which went into that. Yeah, I'm punching him. It's not doing anything. Okay, fine. He's blocking, so that might be reason why. I was like, wait a second. So, Faux Glove and Elemental. And there are the trains, which I guess goes to Mortal Kombat 3, because we're in the subway in that game. And we can get hit by the trains, although it's not an instant death that way, the way it was in that one. Oh. And Dribbly. Which I hope that's a basketball reference. Please let it be that. Also, I'm going to show this. Yeah, I fell in the hole. Oh, and they can hurt me in the hole. Okay, I didn't know that. Alright. So good thing I got that. Okay, so they're punching the hole, and that means that I'm getting hurt. Okay. Speaking of things that are weird, and speaking of cases where the AI is dumb, yes, but they can do things like that to hurt me badly. The walls are weak, its floors may collapse. You've helped them along, it will help you, perhaps. Well, we'll see. I just want to throw the Batarang into Dribbly's face. And there's Storm. Yeah, that's not the Storm I'm thinking of. I'm thinking the Storm from X-Men, this Marvel case. But no, it's not that. It's Storm with a chainsaw, but it's not the same one. And then Buzzard. And Crow, or I guess I'll take the Mystery Science Theater 3000 take. Crow. I'm different. But Raven. Oh, fine. Raven for Teen Titans, although I don't think Teen Titans was a thing yet. At least I don't think it was. Because I know that the comic, yeah, Batman wins. Heroic brutality, yeah, for, Injustice, yes, but also for Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. So, actually, here's the thing. I mean, in that case, it's good we're playing this, because this is really, when you think about it, the first take of Batman with Mortal Kombat, even though it wasn't necessarily official yet, because it's the same people who made Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, the Genesis ports of that. Actually, all the Sega ports. So, Sega CD of 1 and then 32X of 2 as well. And, yeah, Maelstrom has a hearing case, and so does Joe. But, yeah, you're right, because in that case, I'll say, in that way, it's like when we play Kingdom Hearts. I said, the mix of Square and Disney didn't seem weird to me because I played Super Mario RPG, and that happened. Same sort of with Batman because of this game. I said, okay, Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe doesn't seem like that much of a stretch because I said, well, this game existed. So if nothing else, like, alright, fine, this game, I guess, made that make a little more sense. We'll have Eclipse and Shaman. I'm hitting him, and yeah, yeah, they're standing there. Yeah, they'll die eventually. So yeah, it is the heroic brutality, you're right, with Batman. Because yeah, in the Marvel, or in the, I keep saying Marvel, it's not Marvel. It's Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. In that one, the heroes did not do fatalities. Only the villains did. Alright, yeah, when we kill all of them, the hole opens and you drop down. Yeah, at some point we should play that one, and also do the story stuff with Injustice as well. There's Dantry, and yeah, he's just standing in place. So, as I said, it's good that you're doing this to me for the purpose of making it easier, but I guess not in the sense of, you know, making it work well as far as gameplay. Alright, there's Babylon. He fell in between the two trains, which will hurt you if you fall, so avoid that. Ow! While we're seeing, I want to stop that. Imagine the something. Oh, imagine the future. Okay. Oh, which is from the movie. Oh, Lippy Lou. That's a weird name. Oh, right, because that's what, Riddler wants to do. Oh, again with the, pea balloon. And I don't think you can get out of this. Oh, yeah, he goes invisible. Alright. So I guess another thing, like, I'm saying, reptile, but also I'm thinking, predator. Ooh! Okay, that was lucky for me to avoid that. So, yeah, ducking does have a reason, aside from, the uppercut. Alright, come on, Babylon. Actually, did I kill the other one? Oh, crap. Yeah, they can also, the punk drop down on me. Alright. It's weird. I'll say this about this game as far as the combo, or the combat as well. Even though it's Mortal Kombat, you think like, oh, I want to use kicks at some point. Honestly, there's not much reason to use the kick. It doesn't seem like it does much. At least I'm not finding the perspective. Oh, it's Cinder, so I'm thinking Killer Instinct. And, he's falling off the train. And I think we can go off now, too. Because I do know this is where you're gonna go. It doesn't seem like it's obvious. But that's the idea. Oh, so it is Imagine the Future. Alright, yeah, this port you have, the tracks that have electricity. There's Necroman and Chopper. Okay, I'm dead. You know, we see the light there, that means the train is coming. If you're on the hook, you won't get hurt. So you go in front of it feasibly at that point. But I believe it can also hurt the enemies, but I guess in that case, it didn't hurt them. Alright. We're on track, no need for complaining to avoid getting sore, avoid heavy training. Alright. That's the idea of Joker. There's Evil Death. Yeah, there's definitely a case of the name. The names are weird, as I mentioned, but they do name everyone, but it's not like Y Signal, it's not like some of the other enemies in Streets of Rage or, Final Fight. Yeah, and they will get hit by it, so yeah, there you go. Evil Death, suffered a worthwhile death, I guess, that way, and, zombie. Alright. Yeah, but, yeah, in this case, I am invincible, so they can't knock me off, so I can also exploit this part of it, too. But honestly, with the way the grapple hook works, you kind of get in a sense where you don't want to use it that much. But honestly, I'm running into a case where I do want to use it now more than ever. Oh, right, okay, fine, that's the other thing. It goes off when you hit the side of the screen. So there's Spellfire and Blaze. So yeah, it's not Blaze the cat from Sonic, but there you go. He's like, yeah, that's a weird case. Like, that would be like the live-action take of Blaze the cat. I was like, yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. I mean, I guess we'll see what's going on with the movies after the second one comes out next week. I guess also what happens if Jim Carrey actually does, you know, want to retire from acting is like, do they then recast him? Or is he going to be contractually obligated at some point? Well, there's Mutant and Barbarian. Ow. Well, I guess the other thing with the swing, just to go into that again quickly, while I get killed, is that, yeah, I can't attack with them, so it's not like the web swing we saw from Marvel vs. Capcom 2 with Spider-Man. So yeah, Spider-Man did the swing better. And by killing all of them, that opens. So, yeah. So far, it's going alright. I'm getting into a case where I'm not necessarily needing or feeling like I need to, you know, do the magic trick. But I said, well, we can do magic tricks more, so, there you go. Alright, so there's Viper. Okay, yeah, he did hit me with something like, okay, because I heard the buzzing. Alright, there's a serpent. Yeah, thankfully they are dying easily to my punches. I'm glad that's happening. It doesn't always happen, so when it happens, you take it. Alright, Fiendish. Although, as I mentioned, they're just named differently. That's really all there is to it. Also, I believe underneath the, what are these? I think you can hit into them and there's hidden rooms. Alright, so there is Lawless. I guess that makes sense. He is. We're just blocking my shots. Actually, I'm not even doing the block much either. Alright, fine. Okay, fair enough. Batman's cape can be strong, so it can block a chainsaw. Alright, fair enough. So, I get that. I mean, the cape of Batman is a heavy thing, so I get that. And Fireball. Well, fine, we'll just do the Bat Tomb or the cape morph. So, like, yeah, I'll probably put an image next to that. It's something for, the Tanuki thing from Super Mario Bros. 3. Yeah, these enemies are actually giving him much better time with this kind of thing than they did on the test play. As there's health. Alright, there's the way up. In fact, you know what? Let's go the way up, because I think that is a secret. I mean, may as well or, no, I guess there's just something there. Alright, how about here? Yeah, so this is where it gets... Okay, there's Warlock. Actually, well, we saw Warlock already. He was at the... he was somewhere. I'll put in where he was. Because I honestly don't remember. This game is already becoming a blur, and I haven't been playing it that long. Or super long, anyway. I mean, honestly, this is probably going to be the shortest show we're going to have until a couple weeks from now, honestly. Because next week's going to be a 5-hour show. There's Dragon, so I guess double Dragon, or single Dragon in this case. And then, yeah, 5 hours for next week, and then for the week after that. And I don't know how long F-Zero X is going to run, but I also have to get cases of doing the unlocks on that, which I will continue doing. Ow. Alright, so there is Dragon. I think that should be it. Okay, I fell. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, perfect. A little anticlimactic, but we made it. Okay, so, level 7. There are 2 left. So I'm actually doing okay getting through this. For now. Okay, so next on our list, we're actually going home. Yeah, there is an intruder at Wayne Manor. Yeah, so the security got breached. I mean, to be fair, Wayne Manor runs into trouble, whether it's set on fire or feasibly blown up in some other aspects of the continuity. But alright, Two-Face's thugs and Riddler's thugs came by. They're armed and dangerous, and, yeah, Batcave's defense systems disable the booby traps so I can get myself back in. Activate initiating back computer security. Alright, so I'm just basically hacking in, saying like, okay, let me try doing something. So they don't, you know, get all my files and stuff. But alright. So, yeah, back to Wayne Manor. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, fog. Which is a nice effect, but I mean, as I said, it's just something that you wish the game was better to, you know, back that down. Alright, there's Charlie again. I guess we didn't kill him at the bank. And Angelo. And there's health that I probably could have used a minute ago. I should never get into our night case, but there's not much night out there. There's Jeremiah. And, Taylor. Okay. Actually, no, but it's spelled Taylor like the tailor, like someone you take your clothes to. Or I guess movie case, I'm thinking maybe The Tailor of Panama, which is a film from about 21 years ago with Pierce Brosnan. Actually, it's like Bond with an R rating, and it is very interesting. Jacobs and Bill Blade. But he's throwing with bombs, so yeah, his name doesn't make sense. Okay, the names are just names that way. It's not necessarily saying, like, oh, the enemies are different. But it is interesting just to see, like, what names are they going to come up with next, and what is that all about. Like, help me through, I need that health. Or it's not health, it's Jennings. Ow. Alright, if your back against the wall, jump... Oh, wait, hold on. If your back is against the wall, jump back, jump in, and collect it all. So I guess it's the jump? I need health somewhere. Okay. Oh, there's health. There's wall. Oh, no! Oh, shit. Fine. I died at my doorstep. So, like, yeah, bury me with my parents, which is a morbid thing. Was like, fine, we'll be able to go right back. Yeah, imagine... I wish this game had continues. I'll just say that right now. Like, they expect you to go through this entire game on 6 lives. Even on easy. I'm running this easy. On hard and normal, it's worse because you have more of a damage output. So yeah, that's what they're expecting. I don't know if this is... Here's the thing, also, I'll go on this. I didn't see anything as far as the background of the development of this game when I was doing my research on it and doing the test play stuff. But I don't know if they were thinking, like, this has to tie in with the movie. I know there's been cases where that's made obvious that, oh, they had to meet a deadline in order to meet the movie's release. Which sometimes explains that, but then sometimes it doesn't. I mean, you have games like The Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay, which are amazing, or which is amazing. That came out with the movie. I don't know if that was something that they said, oh, it need to come out with it, but it's a fantastic game. I'd love to show that, because I do have it. I have that Assault on Dark Athena on the 360, which is fantastic. Chad, have you ever played that game, or have you ever played that? Because I would love to show that. That is awesome game. That might be one of the best games based on a movie I've ever played. That one... the Aladdin games, and actually one we're going to be doing in August, GoldenEye. The Sega Genesis socks. What specific? Ow. Fine, you know what? We're doing more magic at the house. It's like, yeah, oh, fine. He does magic too of disappearing, so feel free to, elaborate on that. Yeah, okay, I got hit by something I couldn't see. Oh, you bought Sega Genesis socks, which are comfy. Actually, I got socks as far as a Christmas gift, saying as far as, they kind of have, what are they? There's these little, things on the bottom so they kind of grip nicely, and they say, like, be aware, I'm busy gaming. I'm actually not wearing them now. It's like, fine, I should, wait, okay, that's weird that I'm getting into that, but hey, gaming perspective. And yeah, Sega Genesis socks, you think, like, that's something I would have, but, yeah, glad you're enjoying what they are. And making for a good, relaxing case, as you mentioned, is that after a long week, after things you've had going on, as you're mentioning, or just saying, like, hey, let me just sit down and relax, and the logo's on them. Yeah, so that completes the look that way, and it makes it so that, yeah, you feel like this is something nice for that. Alright, so yeah, with that, yeah, a hole blew up in my, my main hall, so I was like, yeah, Alfred, get on that, please. Yeah, I think Alfred could do stuff with that. Alright, but we do have to go down to the Batcave with, Julius and, Francisco. So yeah, there are a lot of bad guys that way. And I guess the Genesis thing to that, go back to that anyway. Yeah, the other pair has the controller, which is very nice. Hull MD. Okay. Boy Bets. They're just nice. So it does get that sense of, yeah, even something like that, like the idea of gaming apparel, which, I'll say this, let's get into that, why not? I always was interested in that growing up, because it seemed like it was something that was so rare. It's like, yeah, you see something for, like, a game, or a system or something. It seemed like it was something very niche, but nowadays it seems like you just see it all the time, and it's nice to see it and see that people want to put effort into it or have something simple to that. So it's like, hey, you can kind of say like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm relaxing at the end of a week, sitting on a couch or somewhere watching something or just doing something with comfy wear that reflects the fact that, yeah, I'm a gamer. In fact, actually, one of those also is actually, ow. Yeah, so my computer blew up, I guess, so we'll have to see that while fighting a primate. Okay, not far off, because, primates are descended from humans and vice versa. But, yeah, there you go. mean, because, yeah, I'm wearing my Sonic the Hedgehog stuff that I got for Christmas that way. All right, there's Knacker. And Jerome in front of the Batmobile. So, yeah, we are seeing the Batmobile, but we can't drive it. Okay, fine. We're driving it in the cutscenes. It's showing the fact I'm driving down the road with it, but it's not actually showing that, yeah, there's the Batmobile. But, yeah, here it is. I mean, this does look nice. You do get the sense of the music. I said, the music's not bad. Jeff and Tim Fallon, who did it, it does create that idea of, like, okay, what's Batman like? And it does sound not bad as far as, you know, the Super Nintendo sound of it, although it is kind of that generic thing. Although, same with the Genesis, honestly. Honestly, the best sound is really the PC version. It sounds more like stuff for that. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, there we go. We are in the dark moonlight. And there you go. There is your Batmobile, or our Batmobile. Eventually, we'll have to do stuff with driving with the Batmobile, whether it's... Actually, now I'm thinking about this, because I know Arkham Knight goes into that, but there's also Batman Returns on Sega CD, which has, like, the driving sections. And there's a couple other ones that are, like, driving where you can drive with the Batmobile. Alright, so there we go. We busted that. Now I gotta find out where we're going. I don't remember. Because the light wasn't that. Let me try dropping down. That doesn't work. Okay, at this point, I'm trying to figure out where am I going. Okay, drop down there. There's health. There's life, so okay. That's good. Yeah, in that case, I swing right in the wall, but that's fine. Alrighty. Alright, fine. The computer exploded, but what am I supposed to do? Did it kick something? Okay, this is gonna be a case where I'm probably gonna pull the FAQ out again, because I don't know where the hell I'm going. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, let's go into that before I, you know, do that. I guess the idea of, like, the game giving you a hint, not necessarily telling you, okay, what do you have to do if it's gonna be a puzzle. So let's go into puzzle design then. This exploded, so I'm thinking, well, alright, fine, there's something here I have to do. And that killed all the enemies, unless there's an enemy I'm missing. But in this case, as I said, I'm just aimlessly wandering. I don't know where I'm going. It seems like it's very cryptic as far as how it is. Alright, let's see. I said, I have no shame looking at the FAQ on this one, I'm sorry. Let's see, drop to secret area. Oh. Now, how the hell was I supposed to figure that out? Apparently I have to go over here and kick the wall. So, alright. Apparently you're supposed to go here. Yeah, how much... Okay, I had to kick that. How was I supposed to know I'm supposed to do that? I guess maybe because this exploded here, so I thought something happened, but it's like, okay, that's what I have to do. Otherwise, I'm trapped. I don't know. I wouldn't know where to go. So, like, okay, here's the wall. And it's not like Zelda. Let's go into this with Zelda as well. Zelda, they usually give you the perspective of, oh, by the way, there's a crack in this wall, so you know you can hit it. Or it sounds different when you swipe your sword on it. Remember, you have to kick it. You can't punch it. So, alright, fine. There you go. That's how you get through. And there's Alfie. What's it all about, Alfie? Oh, there's another life at least. Okay, so fine. I'm getting 2 lives off of this, so I'll take that. Alright, so now where I go? Or, oh, wait a minute. No, I guess I have to go back. Okay, that's the other thing. I'll get into this. Backtracking concept. Oh, fine. There's Antonio. Yeah, not the Antonio we had in Mad Maestro, but alright, fine. Get over here. Or throw him. Alright, fine. Actually, you know what? I'll also show one other thing. You do forward, and A, if I can get him to do it. You do a grab. Alright, come on in. But I think you can... Okay. But it's very weird how the grab works. Alright, fine. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna get... Oh, or he's gonna stab me that way. Alright, fine. Ow. Yeah, okay, you're seeing the struggle, if nothing else, on this game, or what you have to experience. Because here's the thing. I am not playing this badly to say, like, oh yeah, this game's screwing me out. It's just that I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. And there's Markwick, by the way. Yeah, get out of my house. You guys need to go. Yeah, take your chainsaw with you, and also take, whatever his name is with you. Ellis. Oh, don't be Ellis, so Die Hard, as far as that. Like, yeah, don't remember what happened to Ellis in that movie. Yeah, don't be like him. Don't sell me out for coke and, some cocaine. And there's Slasher, which, okay, fair enough, he has this chainsaw, so it's sort of close. Oh, okay. Alright, well, there's the homing, Batarang. It didn't work, or it missed. He went out of the way. Okay, so I'm gonna assume is that, alright, fine, there's enemies, I killed them. So is that gonna get me to where I need to go, or can I go down here now? No, I can't. Oh, right. This is going down now. Right, the platform. So, basically, I had to go that wall there that I didn't know I could even go through. And then I just kill enemies. Basically, go where there are enemies, but sometimes it's not clear. So, that's really why this game is not very good. And there's Rebel Rob. And Nacho Kid. Okay, that's weird. Ow. Yeah, the weird names are weird, but they are, again, worth a laugh, if nothing else. Ow. Stop punching me, Nacho Kid, and don't go off the screen. Okay, also... I think I want to avoid something, because I remember going back to the Super Game Brothers play, I think they ran into a case where the game basically died here. And I don't want that to happen. Alright, there's Arbuckle and Jinx. I think what happened with them is they had the enemies go off screen and the game didn't know what to happen and it was a dead game. And I don't want that to happen. Ow! Yes, walk into my fists. That's fine. I'm glad I could do this. I'm glad I could show this off and I'm glad that it's actually working. When I tested this, it was not happening nearly as well. Alright, but fair enough. I guess, like, the beat-em-ups, you have, like, the elevator section, except we're going down. Alright, we almost there? I think we're good right now. Okay, so we good? The Batmobile stopped. Okay, we just go to the left. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, where am I going? I'm going either the left or the right. And it's not one of those games where I get the sense of, like, oh, I'm excited. Like, where do I go? Alright, there's Frankie, and, or Big Frankie, I guess one of the, a mobster somewhere. Alright. Yeah, I'm glad this is working. Again, I did not expect them to actually just keep walking to my fists. Alright, so there's Fearless. We saw Fearless before. Yeah, let's roll into him. Give him the Molina roll. It does look weird seeing Batman doing that, but, there you go. And Ripley. So, ow. I'm thinking of, Ripley from Alien, and I guess kinda, sorta Alien-like. I guess that's the other thing, just whatever random things for that I can come out with as far as the reference. Alright, Mangle. Oh, okay, that was cool. We both rolled into each other, and we both fell down. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, as I said, hopefully you're finding this funny and interesting, if nothing else. I said, don't worry, next week we'll have a better game to play again. Actually, the rest of this month we're gonna have way better games for that, and I'll go into those a little bit later, because we're approaching the end of the game. We should be done probably within the next hour, I think. Okay, let's go. Good, we're done with this part. Lord Burns. Okay. And Antonio again, so, or maybe it's another Antonio. Alright, so Lord Burns. I mean, I'll say this, I like the backgrounds here. They do look nice. It's just that, as I said, visually there's some impressive stuff in this, although the animations are a bit stiff still. And, as I said, the gameplay is really the problem. If this thing played better, I would be totally down with this. If it had the Mortal Kombat 2 controls, specifically, and it wasn't as cryptic, this would be great. And I do like the secrets that it has, but it's just something that it's such a chore to play. In a lot of cases, you kind of get the sense like, oh, do I really even want to look for them? Even though it has a lot to offer. So, points to them for giving us stuff to do, but not so much of making us really want to do them. Alright, so there's Baracus. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, I didn't know that was happening. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to this. I just have to remember... I think this is the fourth, room. Because I think we're in a case where we're not getting as many secret rooms here at the end. So, 7... 4. Alright. And I will definitely have a count, as I mentioned at the end of this, of how many times I either had to restart or get game over. Okay, fine. Okay, so it's 5, so fine, magic trick time. Okay, I was like, wait a second, did I hit all of them? But no. So Mangle, oh fine, Mangle is, didn't get mangled, he just disappeared. It's like he's thrown in the ether or something. Okay. Okay, there's Lord Burns and them. Fine, I fought them to start, so let's go on to what the next character is. Alright, Baracus is the one to kill me. So let's keep going. Now I know now he does... Alright, I now know he does magic. Yeah, you learn something every day that way, but as I said, I guess he does. Alright, there's Rave. And, ow. Hannibal. Okay, so we had, Cannibal before, so there's Hannibal. I'm thinking Hannibal Lecter. But not quite that idea. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess Batman, can do magic to some degree as far as his fists and as far as the stuff he does with, you know, detective work. But yeah, in this case, it's like, no, we're just, you know, making the enemies disappear. In fact, I'll probably see if I can't, like, put some kind of thing of, like, Batman in a top hat or something as far as an edit, just because I think that would be hilarious. I do love that idea of, like, some of this funny stuff has come up, and then I say, like, let me do an edit of some sort of put something together to make that look nice. Alright, we're set. Oh, that was at the end of the level anyway. Okay, fine. So we cleaned up the house. But I guess it didn't count some of the enemies I killed. Alright, fine. Last level of the game we are coming up to right now. So, let's see what we got. You know, this might call for a crack at alcohol, and just to show you I am not bullshitting with that, I have my bottle opener and my, Angry Orchard hard cider right here for the purpose of that. Alrighty. Well, fine, you know what, fine, I opened the bottle, I'll wait until we finish. All ready for the show. Well, as I said, I'll show off one other thing, because we did the magic trick, and yeah, we're definitely taking our boat out, or the bat boat out pretty tight. I'm gonna try on one of the bosses. I'll see if I can't use the magic trick to make it disappear. Alright. So, riddle me this, or riddle me this, riddle me that. Which you do get the voices, by the way, of that from the movie in the Genesis version, not in this one. Who's afraid of the big bad bat? Not I. Know why? Because I have Bruce Wayne's, or is it Batman's girlfriend, Dr. Chase Meridian. Yeah, remember, Chase Meridian was a factor in the movie. She's just right here. I've been Nicole Kidman. Here with me on Claw Island. She'd like to talk to you, but she's a little tied up right now. See you soon. Alright, so we're gonna take them down. Alrighty. Or alrighty then. I guess let's go into that because he's played by Jim Carrey. Alright, fine. I'll hold the alcohol till the end. As it will also make the boss disappear. So, I think we'll get a good amount of stuff out of this. There's Shane. Yeah, I guess this is following the movie, sort of, as I mentioned. Chase Meridian, who we didn't really see much until now. Musical hit that strikes the right chords is a nice tune to play, and it'll bring you rewards. Alright, so I don't know what that's going to be about. There's Stuart. Ow. Ow. Oh, there's Jackson. I just kicked him out of the air. Okay, so the kick is sort of useful, but the other thing on the kick is that... Oh, fine, the punch is really weird in the air. You just do that little reach-out thing. The kick, it doesn't matter even which kick or punch you do. It's the same attack. And you don't even necessarily have the reach the way you have in Mortal Kombat when you do a jump kick. One of my favorite things to do in Mortal Kombat, I don't think we really mentioned this, or I mentioned this enough when we played it a little bit, was that the jump kick, that can be very useful in battles. But in the case of this one, not so much. Okay, but I punched him with that weird air punch. So it's very weird to that perspective. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, unfortunately they can also block your rolls. So like, yeah, just go through them. It's like nothing ever happened. Alright. Also, I'm not using my goo. It's like, fine. Okay. Actually, it's not very useful here because they can't see it. And I can't see where it is, so I can put them there. Alright, there's Vernon. Oh. Rolling. Okay, I do like that idea. It is weird, you're right. Because, here's what we learned about this game. And there's Iggy, I guess, to take on Iggy Pop or Iggy Koopa. But, okay, well, here's what we learned. Okay, so what did we learn today, children, or audience, or chat, as far as that? And that is, okay, Batman can do magic tricks. Batman can roll. Batman can do the jet boots. I guess I should do that again. Why not? Just to show that. Just because that looks cool. Yeah, I could shoot the sticky goo out. He can punch enemies and they'll just walk into my punches. Yeah, so I guess in that case we learned that and more stuff as far as, like, the stuff with the villains as far as that. Alright, so yeah, you kill all of them and the island goes down. Again, I don't know how accurate this is to the movie. I'm gonna assume it is. And, now where? Oh, right, the tower, okay. I remember seeing this part, not so much getting there, but alright, let's do this. Okay, yeah, there we go. There's Slim Jim, so we're gonna snap into one of those and get stuck and stun locked. Okay, that's not good. I hear the stories that Batman Dark Tomorrow is like that. I don't know, Chad, if you ever played that one. That was on GameCube and PlayStation. Oh, no, that was on GameCube and Xbox. It was not PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 got lucky not getting that, apparently. Apparently, I hear it's worse than this one. Pringle. Okay, yeah. Once you pop, you just can't stop. So I was gonna say, like, yeah, we're getting our food references here. Although Chaz is not a food reference, exactly. Or I guess maybe the Chaz thing is like, yeah, it's not about who started this fight, it's about who's mature enough to stop it. Yeah, right, Chaz. Why'd you go back and watch your Mr. Rogers reruns? Alright, there's Jeremy and Partridge. Okay, so I guess the Partridge family, maybe. Yeah, fortunately. Oh, what happened? Oh, I fell in the pit. Alright, I fell in the manhole or whatever it is. Yeah, I should probably also insert in that, like, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing of, who turned the lights out? At some point, as I mentioned, because of that Cowabunga collection, we'll play the other ones. And I do have my pre-order in for that one and the House of the Dead remake, which we're going to be doing that in October for the House of the Dead case, because then it'll be out by then. Remington. Okay, so it's like, I'm thinking Remington Steel. Alright, fine, I can just punch him and read this. You're looking for me, you better check under the sea. That's because... Or that's where you'll find me, underneath the Sealab, underneath the water Sealab at the bottom of the sea. That's Sealab 2021 reference, is it not? I've seen bits and pieces of that program, but not a whole lot. I probably should rewatch that. And that was also a remake of a show, Sealab 2020. Actually, the same way, oh shit, that's a game over. I didn't realize that. Also, I'm trying to remember if there's like a Sealab game of some sort. I don't think there is. Let's try this again, but I do know where we're going. We're going to 8-2, I think. No, yeah, 8-2. Yeah, it is weird the way we're going this way, though, so that makes it interesting, too, as far as this game is concerned. Alright, so yeah, fine, we're going back there, and we're gonna get Chase Meridian back somehow. And we will see her, at least, but, wait a minute. Did I skip something? Crap. Alright, so there's Alfonso. Alright, so now I'm getting Earthworm Jim vibes because of... Oh, fine, we are in the Sealab, you're right. Exactly, I'm getting the Earthworm Jim vibe, as I mentioned, as well as this. I guess fitting on the Earthworm Jim thing, because they put, Earthworm Jim 2 on the Switch Online expansion... Or not the expansion pack, just the Switch Online for Super Nintendo this week. As well as Mappy Land and Dig Dug 2 for the NES. And Japan got Harvest Moon, which is amazing. I'm glad they got it, but, yeah. If you don't have a Japanese account set for that, you can't play it. But yeah, I probably should just put a link in the description about how to do that. If you're like, hey, you like the stuff that's in the Japan side of the Switch Online, you can have access to it, and it's not an illegal case. Alright, there's Death Mask and Crusher. Actually, this is worse because I'm in a tight corridor, but I was like, okay, fine, it's more like a fighting game case this way. It's like, yeah. Also, I can at least... see what to do with it. Alright. Ow. Yeah, in that case, they could also get me in trouble, too, by that. Alright, stop it, Death Mask. There we go. Alright, wait a minute. Okay, where do I go? What happened? Oh, right, I hit start and select. Okay, that was my fault. Okay, so let's not go to 2 because I got stuck there and I accidentally left. Okay. As I said, me getting stuck in places is probably gonna extend this out further. But alright, let's try. So we're not doing 8-2. I guess we'll do 8. 16, I know doesn't work. 1 is the first part. Let's do 3. Yeah, these are just guessing because I don't know which one to pick. I know it's not the first one, but I don't know. I know it's not the second either now. I thought, oh, we'll just go in order that way, but like, no. They take the hidden room, so I guess that's a hidden room, but I just don't know how to get out. Okay, here we go. So, alright, it's 3. So I guess 2 was a hidden room, but I don't know how it happened. Alright, fine. Magic trick, I'm dazed. Yo, yeah, fine. We'll magic trick all the people we already saw. And Remington we didn't kill, so we'll kill him. Actually, I like that as far as a compromise. Like, okay, fine. If we saw them already, we'll magic trick them away. And if not, we'll just beat them to death. Ew! Or Remington is giving me a run for my money. Okay, fine, he's using a flamethrower. I was like, no, Remington is a gun. So, like, wait a second, no. Or as I mentioned Pierce Brosnan before, as far as, like, Bond and things like that, I think Remington's steel. Alright. And he was the last one here anyway. Alright, so next part. Alright, the cave. Cobra and, Cyclops. Yeah, that's not the Cyclops I'm thinking of. Again with, X-Men. Yeah, at some point we definitely should do stuff X-Men game-wise. Actually, chat, what X-Men... Oh, crap! Right, the platforms, collapsed there. And they hurt, but yeah, if they miss the jump, they'll get themselves hurt. What X-Men game should we play? Oh, fine, aside from that, Konami one... God, I hope that maybe they'll do what they did with Turtles and re-release that, like, a collection or something. But outside of that one, what other X-Men game should we play? Because at some point we should do other comic stuff. I mentioned stuff with Spider-Man. I got the Spider-Man games we can do, or the couple that I know we want to do. I know that Dreamcast game of, the first one, that one from PlayStation that I have on Dreamcast. Batman, there's this, and the other stuff that I have as far as that. Oh. But X-Men, I'm not sure which one to play at. I heard X-Men 2 Clone Wars on Genesis is pretty good, but I don't know if that's the one you'd like to see or not. There's Big Stan, but yeah, we're gonna just, go back behind him. Or, ooh! I was gonna say, yeah, I'm thinking like the South Park perspective of Stan, or like always Stan's father saying like, Stan! Stan! It like does like the death gurgle thing when he's doing like the World of Warcraft thing. Alright, yeah. Yeah, he's a big, fine, I guess he's normal Stan, but yeah, whatever, let's go. Okay, where are we going now? Okay, I can't go up. Can I? At this point, I'm just trying to go up every way I can, but I don't know. Okay, I can't go that way. Alright, so let's see what we can do. And also, I guess, when do I need to break the FAQ out? Oh, he's there. So, you know what? Fine, I'll hang here. You guys keep jumping towards me and dying. Okay, there you go. There's the AI being dumb as well, because, like, they're following me. They're trying to follow me. Or he's just stopping now. And then he falls into spikes and dies. Okay, there's Rocky. Or gonna go with the Sonic Adventure 2 perspective. Nice try, Rocky. Or Rocky Balboa, your pick. Alright, now what? So maybe I missed another enemy. Usually that's what happens. It's usually that you miss an enemy. Okay, in that case, I miss a jump. Okay, fine. There is, Tricky D. Alright, come on, Tricky D. Let's go. Okay, he's stuck there, so I could just, toss it. You know what? Let's try to hit the... You know what? Oh, wait, what's the thing for the back cuffs? Back cuffs is forward down X. Forward down X. There you go. Oh, except I couldn't make that jump. Alright, fine. Yeah, I have to unfortunately drop down here to uppercut him to get him out of the way so I can go and get him. Or then, yeah, kill him by the spikes, why not? Okay, so there's some health, and there's Clegg. Okay, Okay, right there, he's like an inch away from my fist. So at that point, I can't completely take care of him. That and he's blocking. Alright, Oh no. Alright, there you go. So that is the Mortal Kombat perspective. I uppercut him and he died on the spikes. So it is just like Mortal Kombat that way. I think we're good. I think. I don't see anything else I can hit. Okay, I gotta stop doing that, because here's the thing about the grapple. Okay, fine, there are more of them. Come on. Yeah, I'll just hang here with, what's his name? Oddball. Ow! I'm thinking cue ball, but that's, not quite the same thing. And killer Psy. Alright, so there was, the other Psy we had before. Alright. Yeah, come on, come in the spikes with me. Okay, in that case, he's doing block, but he's, facing the opposite way. So, like, yeah, you'd think I'd still be hitting him. Yeah, thankfully he's just not coming up, so you're right. You can exploit the AI in some way and make it a little easier for yourself, but not completely. Alright, Killer Psy, let's, go to this. I say, yeah, let's dance, Killer Psy, come on. Ow. Okay, and then Patino. Yeah, because I don't even remember all the names here, and I've never actually personally beaten this game. I've just seen it been beaten. Yeah, enough. Let's go. Finally. Alright, yeah, there's just a lot of enemies here. Alright. So, who's next? Let's see. El Diabolo. I'm thinking El Diablo, but yeah, it's not that. Oh, okay. I'm getting a little nervous there, because it looks like now those hook things are just disappearing from the background. In a game like this, I don't know if that's something that this can really work well in this game. Dynamite Heady, I get this. This game, not so much. Oh, yeah, there you go. In fact, there you go. You have to time it specifically so that... Okay, so I have to be dead on perfect when that comes out to make the grab and miss again. Or, can I use the hook? No, I can't use the hook. Alright, Jareth. Stop it. Yeah, okay, now he's gotten me stuck in a pattern. So yeah, you're right. I can exploit the AI, but they can also exploit certain things and destroy me in an instant. Your brainwaves, my friend, will be lonely to see. Turn on my devices if you hope to find me. I'm trying to... Oh, Astaroth. Okay, so I'm thinking the Soul Calibur case again. Or Astaroth. And not too far off. He does have the chainsaw. It's not quite the axe, but yeah, it'll work. Yeah, and I got killed. So yeah, Batman lost to Astaroth. So yeah, there's a thing to learn. Alright, let's do this. We should feasibly almost be there. I hope. But yeah, let's go one more run of this. So 8... 6. All right. Okay, so back at the island one more time, hopefully. Hopefully we can get this done quicker. Just because, like, I don't want to necessarily waste time. It is the same thing. Oh, okay. Fine, this is a holographic, Riddler. Alright, I've never seen this before. Oh, okay, fair enough he's easy to kill like the other one, but this is not the last, section. This is just something that... I guess it's a hidden room. Oh, there's another, Riddler. I wonder how many Riddler holograms there are in here. Okay, there's actual Riddler... Wait. Why is he actually in here? I thought he's in... Plus, maybe I have to fight him twice? Okay, fine, there you go. There's holographic Riddler and actual Riddler and another one. I guess? Yeah, what was that about? Okay, fine, this is the last, part of it. Okay, so I guess I skipped, something, you know... Yeah, I'll show that other part just because, and also show if I can do it. Alright, there's Chase Meridian, by the way. And there's Two-Face. He throws the bear traps out, and he still does the stuff with the, knives. And I probably should have waited to use that. Alright, fine. There's Two-Face. I just have to punch him easily. There's Chase Meridian, you know, saying, like, rah, 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 you can do it, Batman. Ow. And he has, like, the, flip kick thing. Oh. Okay, yeah, no. Oh, and he does the Mr. X thing of shooting me. Also, yeah, I don't want to use that completely, because, yeah, I don't have much in the way of lives. Ow. Ow. Okay, yeah, it still will be that case, but as I said, he's busting through it still. And he has a much larger health bar. I probably should have used that health, but alright, fine, whatever. Oh, and he still recovers his health with the coin. Okay, I didn't... As I said, I never knew that until tonight. I don't even think any of the FAQs say that. Like, hey, I guess that makes sense. As far as, like, because they don't pay attention to that. But hey, we'll find that out. That's another thing we learned. Two-Face can recover himself. Yeah, at this point I'm basically just hitting Y, hoping that he, you know, dies before I do. And he doesn't do the coin thing, and he doesn't throw the bear trap out again. Ow. Alright, so yeah, this is definitely harder still. Alright, come on, my friend. I'm going down. Yeah, because you're talking about what the fuck things. There is a what the fuck thing coming out after I kill him. Alright. Alright, so he's gone. Alright, start with a lullaby, end with sweet dreams, waking or sleeping one player or teams. Alright. Yeah, you're wondering now, what's this thing there? This is Big Riddle, or Big Riddler, I guess. The Riddler, I guess, juiced himself up. I guess this is in the movie? I don't know. Is it? It's this big behemoth, and this is the last boss. I think I will also feasibly show off that other room that I skipped, but alright. I might do this anyway, because I'm trying to kill him. He does have good animation as far as how he floats up, but he hurts badly. He's like Goro, honestly, from Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I wish Miss Meridian could help me out here. Yeah, I don't know if I can beat him now. Okay, or he'll block, and maybe I can just get rid of him this way. Come on, Big Riddle. Keep being stupid and keep running my fists. Okay, I guess he's not going to be doing that. Alright, so let's go this again. Actually, I'll probably also find that other room. But yeah, that is the final boss. We're going to beat him eventually. Because that's really it. This is one of those cases where I said, I'll war of attrition this just because... Yeah, that's how this game, unfortunately, operates. Alright, so 8... I went to 8-5 before, let's go to 8-4. Because I think that's going to be where that room I skipped is. And then later we'll go back and fight Big Riddle. And hopefully kick his ass. Okay, fine, I have to do this again. Fine, alright, fine. Since that's the case, yeah, we'll do it while I'm swinging. So there you go, there's your magic trick again. Oh no! Fine, I'm just falling on spikes, but he's going away, too. It's a big stand, Clegg. Yeah, you're all disappearing, my friends. Actually, no, this is perfect, because as I mentioned, I said that I wanted to show off if that works on bosses. Because I didn't actually test if it works on bosses. So we can now, because I already fought that one part of it. So see, yeah, everything is going to be an opportunity. Alright, Nel Diablo, you're gone, so let's do that. Alright, perfect. Okay, so I have to open the boxes, okay. I guess? Do I? Okay. Let's see, where is... Yeah, I'm surprised I'm actually doing okay as far as finding these things. Oh no! Okay, and I can't, get my hook up there. Oh, there's Astaroth. Yeah, you know what? Fine, you're gone, Astaroth. Yeah, we'll see you in Soul Calibur. Or Soul Calibur... Well, anytime we do Soul Calibur again. Whether it's the first one, or 2, or 3, or the other ones. Alright. So Misfit... Oh, shit! Misfit! Oh, and he went invisible. Alright, so there you go. It's like the Invisible Man, you know, killing me like that. Damn. Yeah, fine. I do at least want to kill... Oh, he died. And, Sean. Or Dreyfus. So he was like, Richard Dreyfus. Oh, no! He put 2 of them down. He's just rolling over him, and I'm just getting myself steamrolled. I'm thinking Sean, I'm thinking Heavy Rain, as far as game stuff. It's like, yeah, we'll have to do that. Oh, okay, it hit me, but it didn't hurt me for some way. I didn't get, you know, inflated. Alright, Oh! Again with Sean and me getting hit with a chainsaw. Ow. Yeah, I mean, even I feel that. Or maybe no, fine, I do feel that. Yeah, well, yeah, fine, anybody would. And just the sound of it, so it's like, okay, fine, it does do something right in terms of getting that, ooh, that's gotta hurt case. 2 in 1 is too much. And here's the thing, because we played other beat-em-ups where you have more than 2 at a time, but unlike Streets of Rage, unlike Final Fight of the ones we showed, unlike the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game when we played that, or the first one anyway, it's more overwhelming because of the way the game's operating, so they can destroy you really quickly, and it doesn't necessarily feel like it's as much of a fair fight as you'd like, even with some of the stuff I've got to take care of them. Oh, stop. Alright, Dreyfus, you're gone. Alright, so now we'll have to do that. So, I mean... And Killer Joe, not the Killer Joe I'm thinking of, which is a movie from 2012 by William Friedkin, which is a great movie, but it is also, messed up as anything. Oh, and Moses, okay. There you go, so we're getting the biblical take on this one. Ow. Good, ha. Alright, so your brainwaves, my friend, will be lovely to see. Turn on my vices if you hope to find me, which okay, we already saw that. Oh, stop! And here's the other reason, I'm stuck. So they can kind of corner me. It's not like Streets of Rage or Final Fight where I can kind of walk out of the way or walk up and down. Even as far as a beat-em-up like this, where I'm on a 2D plane, like just going left to right. Like, the Super Nintendo, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game do this. But they're way better as far as how they operate, and there's also as far as how those controls work. Especially the movie one, because you also have a separate plane you can switch between. Just press a button to do that. Alright, Alright, come on, Moses, get up. Oh no, fire! Yeah, you're right. That's definitely what's going on with that, yeah. Moses partying the Red Sea, but yeah, like, no, burning me. And Killer Joe sucking me in with the scorpion, hook. And the Molina roll. Ow! Or punching me in my roll, you know what? Because I at least want to get to the next section. We're doing another magic trick. Oh, and, Tofa. Yeah, you know what? Tofa, you're gone too. Enough's enough. Okay, so let me do the stuff with the boxes, or try to. Okay, I have to jump on this actually perfectly when that comes out, and I still missed. So maybe I have to also... Fine. Okay, fine, I just have to off-screen it so they can... Oh, health! Awesome, perfect. Okay, I missed that, so alright, so... This is where the challenge is going to be. At least there's nothing to kill me now. And we can also try to see what happens when I use the, trick, or the magic trick on, I mean, that's what it's going to be called now, the magic trick, when I use that on some of those bosses. Or, fine, part of the boss. I'm not going to use it on Big Riddle. I'm going to kill him legitimately. And if I have to run another set of lives to do that, I'll do it. Oh, no. So in this case, it's about timing, but it's also something that, yeah, I wish I could just, you know, jump up easier than that. Alright, so basically I just have to have the other one off-screen. So it's off-screen, it doesn't exist. Oh, except there, it came out a little late. Yeah, this is the struggle, and this is, I guess, what you're going to be dealing with if you play this game, or if you have played this game, you might know some of it. Alright. Alright, come on. Okay, so that's good. Now, so the other thing, just to, I don't know if I've reiterated this, although I guess maybe this is obvious, but I'll put this out just to make it clear. I do have this game specifically, legitimately. I have an actual Super Nintendo for this, and the actual cartridge. I'm not using an emulator, because actually, the way I'm running for this show currently, I can't use emulator, because otherwise it'll be weird with the PC. So, I'm actually using this case, so I can't necessarily, oh, save state this to make it easier on myself. It's just the code is it. That's all I got. Oh no! There's Gunga and... Deeble. Fine, you know what? I'm doing the magic trick on them. They disappeared out of nowhere. And there's Groucher. See, I didn't even know there were more enemies here. You know, fine, I'm just walking back. It's like, get back! And who's that? Also, yeah, whoever Groucher is, he is taking a lot of damage. Or taking a lot of abuse. Ow. Flatlinist? Or flatinist? Wait a minute. Flatinists. Okay, what? Oh no! And they're gonna kill me. Alright, fine. Yeah, you know what? As I said, I want to get through this room. There's Gribble and Lipton. So I'm thinking Dale Gribble from King of the Hill and the late James Lipton as far as inside the actor's studio. Yeah, it's basically just gonna be what random references can I pull out now while I try to avoid getting myself killed. Oh no! Fine, I'm not dying here. Oh, especially because there's health up there. So yeah, I'm dizzy, but I'll go and get the life. Oh, there's a life. There's a... Fine, that was health. That's a life. I'm gonna go get that. Alright, awesome. Yes, this point is like, yeah, I don't care as far as the cheating thing. Alright, come on. Oh no. Yeah, just have to try it again. I mean, this is the experience. As I said, if nothing else is giving you the idea of, like, what this game is, and I guess also, the struggles of any game, which is that trying to figure out what you have to do, and then also having to, like, go backwards is like, oh, I didn't do this right, let me try it again. Oh no. I think that's good with that being off screen long enough. There we go, perfect. No, I keep forgetting about that one. And that's the thing, because it's going away so weirdly at the top. Or fine, I have to time it that way. I'm at the mercy of being able to do the swing. Okay, there we go. Oh no, it went away right when I got there. So in that case, even off-screening it isn't helping that much. Okay, that's fine. I can just wait now and do that. There we go. And then just do the glide. Okay, there we go. They got the life. Awesome. Oh, eh. There we go. And another life. Okay, so that's the last box, I think. Can we get going now? I think it's the last box. Is there anything else I'm missing? Plus, maybe there's one over on the left. Yeah, I think there probably is one on the left. It looks like there's something over there. Yeah, unfortunately, also, I have to get right at the edge of this platform to make that. Oh, okay, there we go. So there's the last box. Oh, and by hitting it, I go in here. Alright, so I guess this is going to take us to the Riddler's room, so let's try with doing the magic trick on the Riddler. Alright, so on the hologram Riddler, yeah, it works on him. 2. And here's actual Riddler. Where is he? Okay, he's gone. Alright, so you can use the magic trick on the bosses, so yeah, like that we made the Riddler disappear. As it was nothing. And I'm gonna make, in that case, I'm making Two-Face disappear. Yeah, because we're fighting Big Riddle. Okay. So, Big Riddle, let's try this again. And I do have some health over there. So if I get myself Goro slapped again... Oh, Jesus! Right, or... Slam down... Maybe we'll be okay. Alright, come on. I'm not gonna use it on him. And if I have to, I'll reload the... Or I'll come back here. Oh, come on, Big Riddle. He is big. I mean, okay, fine. Him running into my punch this way makes some sense, because, like, hey, it's, you know, the big oaf guy. And that's not a thing that's out of keeping for Mortal Kombat, because Mortal Kombat, a lot of cases, the bosses in that are insanely cheap, especially Goro in the first one. So at that point, it's like, finding out how can you exploit the game so you don't die. And I jump backwards... and get the health so that I also don't die because I'm on my last life. Ow! Alright, fine. There we go. That's the last bit of health. Okay, fine, I'm dead. So, alright, we're gonna reload this, and then we'll try again. And we'll full set of lives, that'll be fine. And we will finish it, for sure. Alright, last time we're gonna see that logo. Well, fine, second to last. So, for that, if it was 8-5 was what it was, it would be 8-6. Alright, finally. Let's take care of Big Riddle, and we'll get this done. Not that it's going badly, but as I said, the only reason it's going as well as it is because I'm cheating. I'm not gonna lie. And then we're going back home, because, yeah, we need to, yeah, as I said, I'll have a stiff drink. Oh, fine. Batman, me as Batman is gonna do it, and me myself is gonna have one. Oh, okay, fine. Never mind. I guess we're, going through this part again anyway. So there you go. Bye-bye, hologram Riddler. Bye-bye, actual Riddler. We did beat you, so we have nothing else to prove. In fact, you know what? Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll keep it like, comic stuff. So there's, Two-Face. So let's, yeah, let's do the snap. Or, try again. Yeah, there you go. Snap to out of resistance. So yeah, with 6 lives, I should be able to kill Big Riddle, I think. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, just keep punching him, and I think I can get this. Well, I guess I could try kicking him. I could actually try doing this legitimately. Oh, you know what? Fine, we'll do that. Yeah, okay, fine. It's just like Goro or any of the Mortal Kombat bosses. You do the jump kick. So yeah, I was saying the jump kick is not useful in this game. That's bullshit. Of course it is. Okay, fine. So yeah, you kill Goro this way in Mortal Kombat, so it makes sense that you kill Big Riddle in this game the same way. Alrighty. So yeah, and Mortal Kombat's the good game, and still we say it's a good game despite the fact that, you know, you can exploit it that way. Alright. Also, I don't think the... You know, I want to see something. Okay, that's me getting hit while I hit him. Or jumping into his hand, so he does that to me. So let's get rid of that. Okay, so that's my last Riddler hint. Oh. Because I think the high kick and the low kick do the same amount of damage, which is not how Mortal Kombat runs it. Okay, so this is the easy way to do it if you're not going to be feasibly cheating. Or, like, trying to hope that you can, punch him to death. Alright, we almost got him. And one thing I also say that I do like as far as the details, you do see the, animations of the characters on the floor like that, so that's nice to look at. So, yeah, at least we're getting that. So, yeah, Big Riddle, he's going down. Just gotta keep doing this, and you'll be fine. Okay, so this is your, perspective. Just jump kick him. The thing I, made fun of saying doesn't work very well in this game, apparently is the thing that defeats the final boss. And you know what? For, variety's sake, fine. I won't kill him just with this. Yeah, I'll uppercut him. Finish him! Or... Come on. Ow. There you go. One more hit and I should get him. What? He recovers health? Okay. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I hit him with the uppercut. I guess that punch he does also recovers health. Alright, fine, he's dead. So there you go. Big Riddle's dead. There's a... Oh, I have to fight him again. Oh, crap. I forgot about that. Fine. Uh-oh. Yeah, he threw the question mark out at me. People said it's, Superman 4, I think. I think it's Superman 4 who throws out the logo as far as the attack. Which Superman movie was that, chat? Remember. I don't remember specifically. It was something. Ow, no. Yeah, it is the same as the Superman case. Yeah, fine. Let the Riddle symbol go. Yeah, he's learning from before. It's like he's not walking into my fist as much. Okay, fine. He sort of is. Alright. As soon as I kill him, we're done. Or fine, we're beating the game. Alright, there you go. Uppercut, and he's gone. There you go. We did it. And that does count That does call for a nice drink of alcohol. Cheers. There you go. So that we were driving home. Oh yeah, fine. Okay, yeah, drinking, driving, bad idea. It's like, hey, I'm not driving. Batman's driving. This one's for you, Batman, and you can have one when you get home as well. Alrighty. So Two-Face is defeated. The Riddler has been caught, and he's been tossed into Arkham Asylum. Gotham is safe once more. Batman forever, yeah, indeed. Or I think as, the Angry Video Game Nerd said, Batman forever, it sucked back then, and it sucks forever. Yeah, this is not a good game. Look, I made that obvious. I think I showed you exactly why. But it is a complicated one in some ways for me because I see what they were trying to do. I'll give it that much. I will give it the fact that this game looks decent. I'll give it the fact that there's something they were trying to this. I'll give the idea that it has a lot of secrets and things to find out, but the problem is that the way it's designed, as far as the stuff with the controls, also I gotta hit start, I think, here. And we get the credits. Alright, so we will see the full credits we sort of saw at the beginning. And all the people who played, did the motion capture and the digitized stuff. So there's Brian Smyge, I believe, as Batman. Jeff Gibson as Robin. And I'll go more of my final thoughts on this. Matt Norklund as the Riddler. And as the Chainsaw Dudes. Saoirse Roth as the, I guess the Riddler goons and the clowns. It does look like they're dancing, you're right. Yeah, Pee-wee Piemonte and Jan Dalziel as Two-Face and Sugar and Spice, respectively. Elizabeth Rossa as Chase Meridian, and Michael Morgada as the bank tellers. Yeah, it does look like they're dancing. I mean, there's the Batman dance take. I know there's some elements of things that go to that. I guess they showed Ultimate wrong, or unless it's Ultimate, like something for film. Okay. So yeah, that is Batman Forever. As I said, this was an ambitious game. If nothing else, it'll be nice that way. There are things about it that are interesting. I can see where a good game could be, for sure, out of this. It's just the design kills it. The controls kill it. The controls are delayed in terms of how they are. The way the button inputs work for the moves is off, and you really have to understand how they work, but even that's not satisfying. It's not clear where you're supposed to go, and the game's not giving you enough guidance to make it so that when you get to the end, you're going to be feeling satisfied with that. And there's also 2 players I mentioned. You can play it for cooperative or counter-operative. Counter-operative, you can hurt the other player, so for all the beat-em-ups, you can hurt the other player. Especially on a system like this, where you have no continues. That's a problem. But even with 2 players, it's still another case where it's not going to help you that much because of the fact that you're sharing lives. So, yeah, that's definitely a bad case to it. And on Super Nintendo with the loading on top of that, and lack of voice acting, which is grainy on the Genesis version, but still you have stuff like, as I mentioned, the Riddler saying, "Riddle me this, riddle me that." And they took the actual line from Jim Carrey from the movie and put it in whenever you pick the question mark symbols up. Or you start the game, you also hear Two-Face saying, "If the Bat wants to play, we'll play," which is also of Tommy Jones from the movie. But yeah, this is not a good game. It has the negative reputation that it does for a reason, but I also understand why people would find it interesting and want to try and find everything. But as I said, if this game played better, that would be something I would be a little more understanding of. But as is, if you want a Batman beat-em-up, I'll tell you, the ones you want to play specifically are... You want to play Batman Returns on the Super Nintendo from Konami, which plays a lot like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, honestly, and it's great. Or if you want a better mix of this, and it's one that costs a lot of money, so showing that's going to be a I'll have to figure it out case. The Adventures of Batman and Robin, which is on Super Nintendo as well, also Konami. And what that is, it's kind of beat 'em up, but you also have like puzzle stuff, and it is very satisfying, goes deep into the lore of the Batman the Animated Series, which is terrific. So in that case, that's one I think is a good one, and if I can show some of those off, I'd love to do that. And more stuff on Batman. But as I said, Batman Returns is not an expensive one. At least that version of Batman Returns is not. Some of the other ones are. Adventure Batman and Robin, I know, is like a $150, $200 game. I'll have to see about that, but it is good enough that feasibly that maybe we want to just drop the money on, because hey, it's good and it's worth showing off and gets more of the Batman animated series take, because I love me some Batman animated series. And there's a Game Boy Batman animated series game too, so I might want to show that. Or anything you want to see, Chad, as far as Batman or anything other things comics, so we can definitely do that. But yeah, as I have another drink of my alcohol, I hope you enjoyed the stuff of this. This is fun to watch. It was just what I needed. I am very happy to hear that ElecVerse. I'm glad you had a good time. As I said, it's not necessarily a good game, but as I said, we can make a fun time of it. And I do like that you're into the show and that you're liking what it is. I mean, as I said, if you didn't like what it was doing, it's like, hey, you could do something better. Yeah, don't feel afraid to tell me that, for sure. But I'm glad that this is something that you come to each week just to have a fun time. And as I said, I definitely want to put on a show that you're going to like, for sure. You, ElecVerse, you, Dollyfin, everybody out in chat that way. Yeah, sometimes bad can be fun. And I'll tell you the other thing. It also puts into context this, which is, why do we love games that are good? And for that matter, what do we think as far as, like, what makes a game good or bad for us? And it's not always an easy thing to hit down. So in that case, it's a valuable case of understanding that way. And as you mentioned, or ElecVerse, you were mentioning, the idea that this is brightening your day. I'm glad this is brightening your day. I'm glad I'm able to, you know, in my way, you know, give you entertainment, give you something that's fun, give you something that you feel like you're active to, and I'm glad you're active to it. I thank you for helping the show become that way. My family is going through a crisis right now. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm definitely there as far as that, as far as feeling for you, and I wish them all the very best, and I will be keeping them in my thoughts and in my prayers. And I said, I mentioned this before, my family had cases of that. We lost someone semi-close to us as far as people I know, at least for that, today. So honestly, you know, I'll say that. I mean, I get that perspective, and as I said, even if this is just for coming here to have a time like this, we're here for you that way. And I appreciate the idea that you have become part of, as I mentioned, the SuperOldGameSaturday family. People come onto the show, either on the show, on chat, or in the studio as far as that. And I appreciate that and everything you add on to it, and it makes it fun and interesting. It's my grandmother. She has COVID, but she's doing right now, but I'm worried. I completely can get that for sure as far as that. But as I said, I'll keep her in my thoughts for you as well. And I wish you the very best. And I thank you again for, I guess, feasibly taking something like that and, well, coming and being open to that as far as it, but also the idea that is like, hey, look, I'm not going to say, like, no, if you don't come to the show, that's a problem, or like, hey, I'm going to feel offended that way. No, if you have something going on in your life, that's fine. I get it. And as I said, that's why we do the archiving of the show. So if you miss something, I have it that way and said, hey, life is going to be important that way. You take care of what you have to do with that, and I understand that as well. So I hope you're doing all right. I'm glad to have your acquaintance tonight on the show, and every time you pop up on the show, it definitely adds a lot. And I think, as I mentioned, ElecVerse, you especially kind of helped. You were one of the big people, honestly, I'm going to say this, that really made me figure, what do I want to do with the show? I said, as far as escapism perspective, I like that that's that case, and have an activity for you and anybody else who wants to come in. Doing fine, I think. The doctor says she goes home tomorrow, things go well. And I hope things definitely do go well for her as well, and for you and your family. And thank you again for coming into the show and adding everything you do and making it unique. As I said, you ElecVerse, you Dolphin, you everyone, you make the show what it is. This is not just me sitting here playing a game. I could do that on my own time. I could record it this way, and people's like, fine, whatever. That's whatever you want to do on that. Big deal. But it's like, hey, you're coming into this and adding to the show. You're part of this program. You're making it that way. And I thank you for that, and for all your suggestions. We'll definitely get to all of those, as I mentioned, as time goes along. And I hope you had a good time, as a good bit of escapism on top of having, you know, the perspective of a game that's that way. All the best wishes for continued recovery. I agree, Dolly Finn. Thank you very much for that. And, yeah, thank you, ElecVerse, for everything you do for this program. And thank you for a fun night. Yes, absolutely, Dolly Finn. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure for that. It's my show as far as the entertainment value for it. Thanks to you, Dolly Finn. Yeah, of course. I know that Dolly Finn thinks that way as far as that, and as do I. So, thank you. See you next week. Okay, let's talk next week then, for that, before we close the program down for the night. Okay, so next week, Protorova is coming back. we're going into Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for Part 4. We're almost at the end. We're going to be going through a couple more temples. We're just going to go through the Spirit Temple. Well, actually, no, I think we will go through the Spirit Temple. And the Shadow Temple stuff as well. Yeah, same bat time, same bat channel. Absolutely. And as I mentioned before, as I said, there's certain things that are coming in down the pipeline with some stuff I got with people for that. If I have to do it, some of those people I might have to do a Friday show. I'll go talk with them about some of those things. That's not till way down the road, but yeah, same bat time, same bat channel, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday nights. I'll be here for the program. So yeah, next week at that time, and it's going to be that way for the next couple things, and I love the tie-in that way for Batman. So yeah, we will be here next week at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Part 4 of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We only have 2 parts left. We'll be done in May, and then in June, the Crazy Nerd and I are going to be starting Majora's Mask. So we'll continue the Zelda stuff going on. The week after next is going to be Part 2 of Sailor Moon Another Story. I know, we just did it last week. It's like, we're coming back to it so soon. Well, yes, because I said, well, alright, for the stuff I want to do later in the month, I have some other stuff set up for that. So we'll go through the next part of it. We'll continue our adventures in Canada with Sailor Jupiter and see where things go for that. I'm guessing 4 months on that game, I'm thinking. And after we get done with that, Emetics is going to be joining me. We're going to be doing, at least the time being, I think that's what he said we're going to be doing. And he said he's open for this. Parasite for the PlayStation is going to be more into July. But yeah, we'll continue with Sailor Moon of the Story in 2 weeks. The week after that, we're going to be playing, yes, more Sailor Moon. All right, so yeah, absolutely. We'll keep the Sailor Moon train going that way. At some point, okay, I'll bring another thing with Sailor Moon, because there were beat-em-ups of Sailor Moon that Japan got that are much better than this. So yeah, it's not the case of the licensed beat-em-up, not doing well, or not saying like, oh, it's doomed on arrival. No. Sailor Moon did it right. Batman did it right with the ones I mentioned, with Batman Returns and The Adventures of Batman and Robin, amongst other ones. So, yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, we'll have more Sailor Moon in 2 weeks. Or, yeah, 2 weeks. 3 weeks is going to be... Nocturne's going to be back on the show. She's going to be joining me for a game we've played already, but we're playing it differently. I promise you that. I'm not rehashing this one. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, we're playing it very differently in the sense that we're doing a cooperative play on that game, and we're playing it in a place that, as Nocturne said, quote, a place that you might not be aware that this game is on. And hey, it'll also at least give us some perspective of more of Sonic 3 and Knuckles while we wait for Sega to say something, anything about Sonic Origins, which was announced about a year ago, and we still haven't heard anything else about it, including what systems it's going to be on. Please, Sega, if you're listening, I'd like to hear some more about that. It's been too long to understand that. But yeah, we'll come back to that. It will be unique, and we also will go into the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie. Her and I are going to go to see that weekend, and we'll have all our thoughts on it, and would love to hear all of yours as well if you see it, or curious about what you think of what you're hearing. And at the end of the month, ElecVerse, your choice. You wanted a request that way. You and Nocturne have good chemistry together. Thank you. I take this as a huge compliment, and that's a good case, I think, to that. And that's the interesting thing it's been, I'll say this, with all the people I've had on this program, understanding what chemistry is coming from the show of who I have on and what they're bringing. And it is unique that way. And yeah, I think Nocturne would be very happy to hear that, for sure. And I agree with that, and thank you. I'm glad you enjoy that perspective, that back and forth that way. And I said, we'll keep that going for sure as far as it. And said, anything she wants in on, she'll be in on, and we're going to make that happen as much as we can get that going. So that will be for a couple weeks from now, 3 weeks from now. But end of the month, ElecVerse, you wanted to see F-Zero X for the Nintendo 64, we're doing it. We're going to give you, as I mentioned, you have a request for the program, ask you and shall receive, we're going to play it. I just have to do more of the unlocks, that's why I'm having it at the end of the month. But at the end of the month, we're going to be playing F-Zero X, and I'm looking forward to play that. I'm going to use the Nintendo 64 specifically for that, just for the purpose of it. But yeah, it is on the Switch Online, and if you do have Wii U and you want to download it, you don't have much time to download it that way, you can get it there, but Control Drift Perspectives, I'll go into that at the end of the month as far as, like, don't get that one. So it's either that or Switch or Nintendo 64. Yay, of course, no problem, like, first. I said, consider my thanks for helping me understand what I want to do with the show, and I said, like, if you have a request of something you want to show, you want to be involved that way, I have no problem giving you whatever you want to see, whether it's you, whether it's Dollyfin, whether it's Nocturne, whether it's anybody I've mentioned, and I love that perspective, and I love that we're going to keep that going. As I said, at least once a month, I'm going to have a request of interest of something that, chat, you've asked for. And when we get into May, I think, well, actually, May is almost kind of set in stone with the possible exception of 1 week, because we'll have the next parts of Sailor Moon of the Story, the finale of Ocarina of Time, and we'll have Midway Treasures 2 for Xbox at the end of the month for the compilation show, because yeah, this is the second annual April Fool's Day program. We're also going to have the second annual compilation collection exhibition show, which is the weekend of Memorial Day. So that'll be the end of the month. And for the other spot I have in May, I'll figure what that is going to be. I'm trying to get with Edwack as far as doing Mickey Mouse Capade. That might be the case where it's going to be a Friday show, but we might put that on hold. I'll play around with that as far as like what he's doing. But if not, I think I'll ask him as far as that. I've got an idea of maybe what I want to do for that other week as far as a viewer request or something from the viewer request pile. And you know what, I'll talk with him this week, and I'll get back to you on that one. I'll have you updated for that, I think, next week. But all right. With that, so that'll be the end of Super Old Game Saturday for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for everything all of you add to the program. Thank you, Dollyfin. Thank you, ElecVerse. Send my best to all of you. Have a good night, Dollyfin. Have a good night, ElecVerse. Thank you so much for coming in to the show. Thank you for adding so much. Hope you had a good time with Batman Forever. Yeah, I said it sucked back then and it sucks forever, but yeah, there you go. You have the perspective of what it is, and we still love Batman, and there's still a lot more Batman love we can have, for sure. Alright, so thank you again for showing up for the show tonight. I'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, for sure. With Protorova for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Until then, have a good week, everyone. Dollyfin says, I second that. And have a great night. I'll see you next week. Have a great rest of your weekend and week coming forward. Take care of yourself. See you, ElecVerse. See you all. Have a great night. I'll see you next week at 7 p.m. with Ocarina of Time for Part 4. Till then, keep being awesome, as you always are. Have a great night and take care.